All set.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Wednesday morning. What's the last day of April? Is that right?
That is correct.
Oof. I know, Dave. I'm going through it. The allergies.
It's tough out there.
Although you're like an allergy, like you can't.
Nope. I am.
What?
I'm not an allergy pussy.
No. You're an allergy.
Jeez.
You're an allergy hijacker. Like nobody. I can't bring out my allergies. Like I already thought about you when I started thinking about my allergies because you're gonna weigh in.
I appreciate the concern. Yeah.
No, it's not a concern. It's a criticism. I think you feel like you have to.
Well, I'm a activist.
You feel like you have a monopoly on allergies.
Survivor.
I'm an activist. It's something I
You're
care
an
deeply.
activist.
Yeah, it's something I care.
What have you
deeply
done
about.
for the cause?
I raise awareness, Mike.
You raised a penny
Not
for
my
it?
fault that you haven't seen it. I would assume so.
Hey,
I
allergies
promoted
exist.
causes.
what?
Asthma is technically an allergy. It's part of the allergy family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Allergic to
yesterday,
toughness.
yesterday feels like the first real. The cars are green.
Nope. It's been going on for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Mo,
This is
hit
exactly
me.
what he said.
You're unaware.
Yeah. Well, I guess
That's
I
what I'm
wanna-
saying. You
You're
can't.
downplaying. This is like, well,
Well, you have
I have stage
your
4. You only have
situation.
stage 2.
Well, the reality is that's the truth. Unfortunately,
What's the truth?
is that my stage?
I wonder if it is. I wonder if it's exactly the same as normal people who have a normal pain threshold.
Maybe I don't know. The eyes have been rough. The eyes have elevated.
My eyes were
last week.
bad yesterday. Yeah, they were not good. So
Yep.
anyway, so I'm here. And Justin, of course. Ted is here. And as Justin texts me on the hour, every hour, the last couple of days, and yet Mike lives.
That's a legitimate thought I had. Where I said on the phone with you, I was like, "It's younger than me." I was like,
Yes.
"What?"
It's all
Legitimate.
about Mike right away. I was like, well, all right, gonna let him go.
It's crazy. It is crazy though.
That he's dead?
Just
I
when
would
that.
agree with that, Mike.
No, I'm saying
Justin's
like,
bringing it today, folks. Have you guys talked?
Never
about
mind.
we talked in the car a little bit today.
It was cold though.
It was
A
cold.
little icy.
Yeah, definitely.
Same.
Well, I called Mike, and as I mean, it's my usual. Mike's our usual Saturday conversation. We'll just chat for an hour about the weather. We'll talk about the
There he is. A
MLB
block off an hour.
movies. Yeah, I felt bad calling everybody, but I felt like I had to do it. But I think it was Well, I mean, obviously you were in with him a bunch of times, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
a few. I don't know
Yeah.
how many. At least 3 or 4. But
yeah.
it's crazy. Like you said it perfectly the other day, where you were like, those words in that order doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
Where I was like, a brief second, but I'm like, why would he call? What bit is this? I don't get the joke. It didn't
Yeah, when
make.
you said
it
I
didn't
was
compute.
serious. I understood why you said it. But I'm like,
Yeah.
this is not this isn't a payoff. to a
Right. It just
joke.
didn't register to me. And even
You know what? Fuck it. It's been a joke for. Just send them. Come on, then, Reggie. Mike, here's the payoff.
that is again a very silly thought that you have, but I think it's natural. Like with death, where for a while I was like, he's not going to be on the show and then you're like, he's never going to be on. Like it's crazy.
You're never
Think
gonna.
about
Right. I've been thinking about a lot the last couple of days. That's a great shirt, Ted.
Thank you.
It's wonderful.
Shout out to
Can
Fonz.
we blur? We can blur that, right, Ted?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, thanks.
You can't even see it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, you don't. It's fine. I'm like, again, you fall in this trap where you don't. I think people sometimes try and top each other and how well they knew somebody when they didn't know them that well. I knew Cinnamon come in here, and he was as you know, Ted, he's a very nice guy. We all loved him. But I'm not pretending like I have a better relationship than these friends we saw on Sunday, or his family, or Kane, or the people who are really close to him.
Right.
But Cinnamon's dad texted me that the bill for the toilet.
And
It's 1,000.
So,
It's not a joking matter.
What's that, Kane? I'm sorry.
and just so his father knows, that system downstairs, the toilet, it does have a weird swirl to it. So I don't.
Can I say not wrong? I went to I urinated down there. You do pause for a second. It's one of those ones that's really loud. And I'm like, oh, did I
But did you follow him? Was it Claude?
Well, I also did, Ted, I did number one. Like there's Kane decided, and it was, Justin, you heard it.
It was
volcanic.
Everyone left the basement.
Does his response acting as though he could have clogged the toilet? That means he shit down there, right?
Absolutely.
Why else would you respond
Ever
like
clog a toilet with piss, Mike?
No.
Maybe it's an enormous bladder. I don't know, but I heard I listened all the tributes. I thought Metters actually did a good job. I thought Kane really did actually for him a good job talking about, and Mick I thought did a really good job too. But at one point Metters was like, "You people are sick for." The guy clogged the toilet. I don't think there's any. I saw the texts.
It's important to talk about.
Yeah, I mean it's all.
Cinema wouldn't want that hidden.
Of course not. He'd bring it up. So yeah, it was a horrible thing.
You Kane fucking clogged my parents' toilet.
Yeah. So- but I've been, like I said, I don't want to make this out like but like I've been the last couple of days struggling with it. I'm having a tough time. I just feel awful. I feel terrible.
To your point, like I felt almost guilty being sad about because I don't know him well. Like I said, I've met him a handful of times. He was always the most I hung out with him was Laconia, and he was a great time there. But I don't know him well. But I was like genuinely devastated by it. Like you're very because of his age, because of what a great guy he was, all of that. But it's just I think that's also speaks to what the show does, where you feel connected to all these people.
Yeah. And it was I mean, I've had people come out. It's been crazy. You see all the Barstool people, everybody. But and I should say, so his services are on Friday, but I think the family wants like people who knew him.
Yes, they don't want it open to the public.
Yeah, they don't want a huge, So if you knew cinema like we did, certainly go. But we'll do something with the family for the Minute fans in general later, right? Yeah. It's kind of the plan. So we'll do that. So but you can, instead of flowers or whatever, donations can be made in his memory by going to www.activeminds.org, which is a mental health charity that I've donated to before. Activeminds.org. We'll put the link up for that, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So you knew him, Ted, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, we interacted a couple times, online. I met him obviously at the basketball game that I did. Yeah. And then also this random time I went to King Richard's Fair. So it was the first ever time I went to King Richard's Fair.
I'm a jester.
And hello. Pretty much. But that place is a nightmare for people like me. And I'm getting like dragged by like Mrs. Ted throughout, and all of a sudden I just hear Ted Sellers, and I turn around and there's Cinema, and he comes over, he meets my nephews, like super nice dude.
Very funny. That's very funny.
Yeah, just super.
Bring me the finest wench in the land. That's actually that's pretty funny. So yeah, it's been kind of still nonstop. I mean, so yeah. I don't know. Anything new from you guys on this whole thing or?
No, I don't think so from my end. No, it was interesting to see kind of all the Barstool mentions yesterday. That was really nice of Ryan Whitney. Obviously, what Jeff did last night. Just a lot of great people just kind of showing up.
Yeah, yeah. So so there'll be no show Friday. The show will be down there at the services, and then we'll be back next week, and we'll keep doing it. I mean, this is the sort of thing I'm struggling with. Is I've never. We love Jon Stewart, but it was different. This guy who was part of the show. So I'm trying to figure out, the show will go on, and we'll tell jokes about him. We'll remember him. He'll always be part of it. But this is a new one for me, and it's weird when somebody is just completely just gone. Like he's just gone. Like we're never going to see him again. We're never going to talk to him again. So I don't know. I mean, we have to win this basketball game.
Oh, it's a must.
Yeah, we have to win this basketball game. The player was kind of like, Marty, you got to throw this fucker. His family's going to be there. Like that's, So I don't. Do we have an update on any of on the basketball stuff?
Yes, we do. So I reached out to our guy to get the Braintree gym for May 10th. He said that will be available.
There's a tryouts. Official tryouts will be May 10th. And first practice. Yeah.
Yes, and we've had a bunch of people reach out saying they want to try out.
Give me some of these names.
Go to my email here.
That'd be a good way to do it, Dave. Menor is very critical of the producers too.
I heard. Yeah.
Could not wait until he was able to just like work that into.
Ted was going to say, could not agree more.
I was kind of with him on that one.
Let's see.
I mean, if Justin is stuffing his face in the movie, like he should have some sound.
Dave was hammered.
Yeah.
Oh
my
Oh my God.
Dave was legitimately drunk.
This is ridiculous.
What?
Just absolutely ridiculous.
What kind of beverage
first of all,
was it?
when I'm drunk, I'm
His dad
chatty.
texted me and said it was the most upset he's been in weeks. Underlying
Kane was right.
story.
You just don't say no to the dad in those elements. Kane was right about that.
Well, Kirk Minahan can.
You're different than me.
If you offer me a drink, I have to drink.
It's a nice thing
He's
to do.
alcoholic.
Is that Brian Robinson rules?
What
I don't know. I don't know what to
booze?
do. Yeah.
I guess maybe I should have.
For my son. Come on.
I'm just hammered. I heard Mick criticize you too. No, he had criticism. He did criticize you, Mick.
That's crazy, man. I mean, he's just shit talking.
And you're a Mick guy, right?
I am a Mick guy.
He criticized Mutt, which is fair. We'll get to the weird video from yesterday that I thought was, I don't even know
Very
what
uncomfortable.
quite to do about that one. But yeah. Give me the players.
We got BJ Shea reached out.
I don't know who that is.
Matt Elias reached out.
Real people. Okay, go ahead.
Welcome to Mose, who apparently was a ref last year, but he's a big Mina fan and he wants in.
One of the refs from the league last year?
One of the refs.
Okay.
One of the refs who did the Barstool game.
One of them is like 700 pounds. Is it that guy?
Listen, the tryout's open any minute.
Okay.
There's good odds you probably tried to fight this guy.
Yeah,
too.
really? Go ahead.
Lord Kevin,
Okay.
fan favorite. Johnny Stanton.
Who's Lord Kevin?
He's been in here.
He's been in
He
here.
has?
Yeah, it's
I
memorable.
believe so.
I think we do this every time.
He is memorable.
Pizza Joe,
Nope.
Justin Duran.
Pizza Joe is not allowed at the tryout.
Not allowed.
No, he's bad vibes. He's the. I would give anything for him to trade with Cinema. Anything. Wouldn't you? Would anybody rather have Pizza Joe be alive than Cinema Lords?
Oh, definitely not.
Rather?
No.
definitely not. Yeah,
No.
definitely.
Justin?
It's not fair that that's how life is.
Right. Yeah. Well, Matters was talking. He's like the good ones, don't suffer and like they die young or whatever. And I don't think he meant it.
Yes, yeah.
But he's like Kirk's mom and dad suffered very, very much. And then he's like, but the good ones don't suffer. I'm like, Jesus. I'm talking my dad, but he's a nice enough guy. I'm like, my poor mom.
He like said it twice.
Yeah, I was like, jeez, Matters. God almighty. Go ahead.
Justin Durand has booked his flight.
Justin Durand is flying up.
Wow.
The Florida Drip is flying up with the power of Christ compelling him.
That'll be tough for him to make the practices and things, you know?
Oh, this guy's crazy. I actually don't agree. I think he'll do it.
RG Frey, who is in Canada, who apparently wants to make the trip.
Okay.
Dan from Maine, Chris in Cleveland, Poopy Boy, of course.
Poopy Boy, okay.
Of course.
He's only 2 spots.
Kevin from Bristol,
Yeah,
obviously.
there's no chance.
Troll Socks.
What about no Cliffy?
No, I haven't seen Cliff.
Wow.
No.
Steve from Gloucester?
Makes you worry a little bit.
No.
Who's in
Not
tomorrow,
reached
right?
out. Yep.
Okay.
Unless they reached out to you, man, not to me.
No, Steve Gloucester has not reached out to me. No. And Cinema's brother?
Yes, Cinema's brother and a couple of his friends want to try out.
It's going to be a tough cut, but if you're not good enough,
Right.
Yeah.
get in line. You know, it's just,
If they're great, that could really be something.
yeah.
Put him on Marty Mush. You know?
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I mean, and he can wear the shorts, obviously, but I can't put a guy in the team just because he's his brother. We can't do that. We need good players.
Understandable.
Because we Simmons are a good role player on this team. We need somebody to jump in there, give us those minutes. I don't know who that's going to be. You know, it's not going to be Justin, that's for sure.
Lord Kevin.
Could be Lord Kevin, my friend Lord Kevin. I don't know. So that's May the 10th. All right, May the 10th tryout, and then we'll name the team. Well, I'll make my selection May 12th on
You
it.
need a big man. So I think that 7-footer is almost got
Yeah,
an
but can he
easy
even
path.
walk?
Doesn't matter.
Is he going to be there?
7 feet. Yeah, I believe so.
He seemed agile at wherever he was, Delaware, wherever
Delaware or
he was.
Were you throwing things at him?
Yeah.
Agile.
I test him.
What was he doing?
Step on his toes.
So I'm standing there. I thought, well, he's tall. He's also old, isn't he?
I don't know how
I
old.
don't think he's
Yeah.
old.
Oh, I thought he was like my age, no?
No, I
Love to know
don't think
better.
so.
Okay. Yeah, right. I don't know.
So yeah, just DM the show account and then I'll put together a list today.
Yeah, we'll put out the tweet too, and we'll let everyone know. So May 10th, and we'll tell them. What time are we thinking? Sorry for Mud. It's going to be in fucking down the South Shore. He's bitching. He's a bitch, huh? Isn't he a baby?
It's legitimately shameful.
Oh, he's a baby.
His treatment of Tim and Canton was
Crazy.
appalling.
Like Tim Canton is on the record as saying something that he's a legitimate Mud at Night fan.
And Mike called him like a rotten guy or whatever he said.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily want Tim in my house, but he's a lovely guy.
Well, too bad. He's going to be in Mutt's house. That's going to happen. He's a great guy. Mutt doesn't like him.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't.
He does have an anger issue.
He doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really understand it. But yeah, Whitney's was very nice. Jess was nice. I saw Dan today. So
Yes.
yeah, you know.
Not sure Dan fully knew his name.
I say Cinnamon Lord.
Yeah.
I saw that. I did hear that. Let me hear it.
Cinnamon Lord. Cinnamon Lord.
It's not a bad name. Yeah, but Whitney obviously is a big fan of the show, and that was pretty cool with Jeff. And I think his family's, we're still talking to them. They seem to really appreciate it. But yeah, it's gonna be I'm not gonna be sitting anywhere near Justin on Friday. I'll tell you that.
I can.
Justin should be in a bubble. I think.
I'm terrible at these.
You have like family members and be like, "Can this guy shut the fuck up?"
I can kind of confirm a story you told. You said Justin was crying on the phone with you, and he said he was not crying.
Oh, you said you weren't crying on the phone with me,
I
Justin?
said I was trying, but you said it took me forever to get it out. But
What are you fucking talking about?
I got it out. I got it out very quick.
Least believable thing.
I got it out within
Justin,
10 seconds.
fuck you.
10 seconds.
Fuck
10 seconds
you.
with it.
Fuck you. You
10
were
seconds.
crying. You're saying you were crying?
I did not say that. I said
That's what
I
Mike
was.
just said.
Maybe I misunderstood. I thought he said
Mike
that.
lying again,
I
Justin?
thought he said that on the show the other
Mike's
day.
trying to tear
I
the show apart.
apologize
I'm sorry, Justin.
if
Justin,
I'm wrong.
Justin, I'm sorry,
I
buddy.
apologize.
Get him, Mike.
Jesus.
I was going to say what I thought was a funny
ahead.
moment,
Go ahead.
but maybe it won't be as delightful now.
Well, let's hear it. Go ahead.
When
Mike's trying to ruin my life on the show.
I saved you, you son of a bitch. If Dave Cullinane was too busy taking the temperature of the Karen Reed case, you never would have seen that.
Oh, gross moment in the basement, too, where Ron and Dave's like, See the house behind us over? Like he was like talking Karen Reed.
It was literally Karen Reed.
Oh, really?
It was Karen Reed way.
Yeah, he just talked. It was just like,
listen,
it's unbelievable.
Ron's way worse on that than I am. So
You think that this death was bad?
I mean, Jesus. No kidding. God. What were you saying?
Justin. I texted Justin when I got off the phone with you, and he called me right immediately.
Is that the shirt you wore, the Cinema Lords Day?
What do
The
you
shirt you're wearing right now or no?
Different.
Okay,
That's for tomorrow.
Cinema style.
That's for tomorrow. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah,
All right, go ahead.
So Justin called me right away, and he was obviously very emotional. At the end,
He called you before I called? After I called?
right after.
Oh,
I
got you,
texted him.
I'm
He
sorry,
called me
I got you.
immediately.
I'm sorry, yeah.
And at the end of the phone call, I said like, "All right, be well, buddy," or whatever I said, and he goes, "I'll try."
I'm sorry.
So wholesome.
Try. I had no use for Justin.
Oh, that's not true. He liked
What's that, Dave?
I'm not used to these situations either. It's not. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'm just trying. You just.
No, they had to do. That was you missed Justin's entrance to the backyard with the do in hand.
Big pop.
It was the pop of the century.
All right.
Everybody knew, and you could tell.
Does
that
anybody
was
spend more
real.
time? I spent time thinking about Dave being like, "Hey, Kirk, when you're driving there, do you expect like you would give a big speech?"
I'd say big. I said talk.
Whatever it was.
I said talk.
All right, there's a famous guy back here, so he's going to want to take a few minutes.
So where's the microphone? Where am I supposed to stand? Yeah, I assume we're giving a eulogy Friday, right? I like carved out a half hour
That was
for
my
me?
assumption. Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Kirk sings Ave Maria.
Like, what am I supposed to do here? You know, I don't even know.
Everyone was just saying something. I just
How sweet the sound. Like, what am I supposed? Ah, Jesus Christ. Only 31.
I know.
Yeah, it's awful.
You're right, Dave. You're right. So that was the Dave we got on Sunday, by the way. It's awful.
Just
Trying to
drink in
be
hand.
human.
Just
It's awful.
damn shame.
Awful. You guys got any Coke here?
Shaking the ice. A little refill.
Distant flushing from Kane in the background.
I mean, Dave was just drinking out of the bottle, like
Just
just
not true.
vodka.
Just
Like,
not true.
Jesus.
That's not even my drink of choice. I just said yes to say it.
What was it?
It was vodka tonic, I think. Yeah.
See anybody else drinking that of our group? Everybody else was offered. I don't think, right, Justin?
Was that a
I
show
wasn't
event?
offered.
Was it a show event?
Well, no. What?
It wasn't a show event. So
I can drink at this. Hey, talk about love.
Oh, it looks like Rico Bosco sent a video.
What are you
Check
talking-
Somerset off the
Wait,
list.
what are you talking about?
I don't know why I'm being
Somerset!
criticized. I don't know why I'm being criticized.
Has been conquered. Somerset.
That weekend at Bernie's bit was
show
very
event.
bad taste.
A show event. A show event. What are you talking about? Well, I know somebody does like Somerset, and that's Ryan Whitney.
Projector comes down.
This fucking screen sucks. I'm fucking out of here. Fuck you. There's more Cokes in that house, Justin, no? You got more dude than there were Cokes at the
Yes. I think Ted pointed out before the show, you've got Justin weeping, Dave hammered, Kane's murdering the pork. Was anyone in the family like, who are these people?
Yes. I was apologizing for it.
I don't know if you heard.
Kane literally was like, he literally said, like, what kind of pork is this? Whatever.
did.
To his, he's like, what kind of pork is this? Like, the guy has bigger things than
Who's your butcher?
You retard.
I, for one, am shocked they want not to the public now.
Yeah, really. I'm surprised we're involved. We're probably
You know what?
turned away.
Private might be the play.
Yeah, they're going to kick us out the minute we show up. Like, what are you doing here?
Please, no more.
You've done enough for
It's a
the
show
family.
event.
You've done quite enough.
I love like KMS like trying to like help, and they're like, no.
You want
Thank
to
you.
You want to sell event T-shirts, Dave, for the Somerset show? Or no? Jesus, Justin, how do you deal with this guy?
Unworthy criticism. Unworthy.
What you weren't? I would say, to be totally fair to Dave, I would say he was nursing that drink. The fourth one.
That's good.
Yeah.
But I felt bad. I went to go throw it out as I was leaving, and they must have like a modern. This is gonna sound so shit. Like a modern trash can. Because I couldn't figure out how to open the trash can. It's
Modern?
It's like electronic.
Were you from Little House on the Prairie days? What do you
So
mean?
of all people to fucking help me figure out the trash can was his mother.
Oh, Dave. Jesus Christ.
It's like,
He's
what the
spilling
fuck?
booze
No,
everywhere.
I'm telling you, it
Kane's
was.
plunging the toilet. Dave's
was-
got pliers out at the
There was
trash.
no.
I dare say this trash can seem modern. Even this wagon driving.
My, oh my. Now, what, pray tell, is this machinery?
She just steps on it and it opens.
She literally. What was so modern? Walk me through this
It
modern.
had lights. It had lights.
Are you from the future?
I'm Dave Cullen. Welcome to the 1968 World Fair. Your mind is about to be blown by this trash can.
Siri, open.
What was so modern about it?
I don't know. They didn't have like the foot
Like a
pedal
sensor
lift
thing, like a.
This I did put my arm over it like that, and it didn't open up. So clearly there was some.
I'll be
button
honest. I throw like front lawn, dump the drink, and bring the thing with me, and then throw it away when I get home.
Wait, what?
The rest of the drink I just throw in the grass in the front
you keep the
yard. Like,
car.
I chuck the drink part. I don't have the booze in the car, and then I have the plastic whatever in the car and just throw it away somewhere on the way back.
Yeah, if there's
I
no
was
like.
picturing a
I
keg
wish
party.
Dave
It's just on the
Absolutely grabbed this poor woman by her hair. And she was having a conversation with somebody.
Excuse me?
Yeah. This is fucked up. What year is this? This is 3022?
What kind of magical trash can?
It's flying.
I don't have this one.
Dummy. Can't even open it. Well, I admire your honesty. Was she nice? Or was she
anybody
disgusted
but
by
her
it,
I
or-
was hoping for, but
Oh, but okay. Well, how'd that happen?
because I was struggling.
This is also just a bureau, by the way. It's not the
I
trash.
probably even mouth like, where is this thing? Like I probably mouth like, what is going on? I don't remember.
Fuck is happening? She must have been like, this person like lives. This loser. This
You ever seen a trash
retard.
can with lights? You ever seen a trash can with lights?
Excuse me,
Trash
what's the
can with lights?
password to
Yeah.
the trash
Yeah,
can?
what's a trash can with lights?
Yeah,
What do you mean lights? Like it was
Like
lit
it was
up?
one of those kitchen ones
Yeah.
where usually they have a foot pedal and the top goes up or
Right.
something on.
So what did you
but
try to do? Like wave it? Like wave something? Like
That was one attempt.
Right, I would
because
do
I didn't
that.
know motion or
We'll,
whatever.
we'll hear this story, and then the reality is like Wolf of Wall
And
Street.
then I think
the trash
I-
can's all dented in. and-
I could be wrong, but I think I need to see the top. I think I tried to physically open it and it wouldn't open. Like it was locked.
At what point
was
were you like,
impressive.
I feel like a fucking idiot?
Oh, it was
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Why keep trying though? Why not just
Just walk away.
yeah?
I know.
Dump it in the sink
Something
maybe?
like that.
No, it was more modern than that.
I'll tell you that they have a beautiful.
means.
They have a beautiful home. I will say that.
Great home. Great home.
It didn't feel particularly futuristic to me when I was.
Justin,
I
what
felt like
year
I
is
was
the
20.
trash can you have pulled up?
Not you.
I don't know. I'm gonna look up.
To defend Dave a little bit, this is why I don't accept food or drink anywhere.
I mean, you're
that,
but
avoiding
but you have a defense.
Closer.
I mean, you can't see. He's retarded,
Sure,
but I
yeah.
mean, there's you should be able to open it. I think at least. Dave got to his car door. He's like, what is this futuristic door? His mom, poor Cinema's mom's doing that for him. Drives
This
him
is the
home.
Tesla of trash cans.
Drives him home.
I like to think she got a laugh out of it. Took
Yeah,
her
in the
mind off
moment,
some
you gave her a
things.
little levity.
Yeah, right.
But we all agree Kane did number 2, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, to have any concern about the toilet flushing, you would have to.
Right. Yeah. I do like the idea to bring that up in the all of this. He's like, but in all seriousness, there is an issue with the toilet.
The father's got to get the toilet fixed.
And just so his father knows, that system downstairs, the toilet, it does have a weird swirl to it. So I don't. Oops, sorry.
Thank you.
But
Kane.
no,
No, but Kane was very nice, I will say, in his thing. And so was Menners, who got emotional, and Mick was excellent as well. So I'd listen to all those tributes to cinema. They're all Justin's just showing him
No, it
trash
looked like
cans now.
it looked like your traditional, almost like a stainless steel, just traditional kitchen.
This is the
trash
KitchenAid.
bag.
Yes. Yes, it definitely is.
It wasn't two, but you're getting closer, Justin. You're getting closer.
He's like, they make their own ice cubes in the refrigerator.
That is not.
This milk is full.
But this is that
Throw it away.
is a microcosm of why I don't accept anything at these things.
That's
Yeah.
probably
Is you
lesson
just
for me.
avoid stuff.
Yeah.
You know, Kane said that it's insulting to a Portuguese family if you don't accept food. I get that, but I don't want to put myself in that spot.
People
I don't
always
wanna
say
be-
that,
I
but
don't
it's
wanna
not
be-
really.
Right. And I don't want to be carrying around, like, I'm not going to eat that thing. So I don't want to be carrying around like I look like an idiot.
Yeah, I do that.
I don't know
too,
where to
yeah.
put it. Like, I don't want to leave it there, of course. So then you get in that situation.
They always say, like, oh, don't insult me, eat. But the next day, I don't imagine anyone's ever like, just he's fucking Minahan
asshole.
didn't eat.
Right. Maybe. I don't know. I hope not. Because they're great people. And I'm thinking about them all the time now. My heart is just ripped. I don't, like I said, I'm working through this one. So, if people on the show, listening to the show, think, I don't know. I'm sure a couple weeks from now, it'll be the show. And like I said, we'll always think of him and laugh, and he'll have a great spot for us. But right now, it's weird. It's just a weird, I can't quite define it. But I think, Mike, you're right. Like, I was thinking of that even this morning. I was running. I was like, I was listening to some matters. I'm like, yeah, he's gone. Like, he's just like removed from your life. And obviously that's what it is, but it's it's in a way weirder, nowhere near as tragic, nowhere near as awful. But when you kind of sort of knew them but didn't, it's like a weirder experience, not nearly as awful as what his family's going through. It's just a strange thing for people on the show. And I ran into somebody in the show who listened to the show yesterday who is not on social media. And they were like, Jesus Christ, they were just learn from the podcast.
Yeah.
So it's, you're at least over the weekend, you have been kind of readied for all that stuff. So
yeah, someone replied to my tweet something like, I've never been this devastated about someone I
I got a lot of that.
Met.
Yeah, I got a lot of that.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder. I was thinking about who in the third chair, who people would not care about.
All the rest of them.
All the rest of them.
Pretty much. Not to the degree of like you're not going to get the...
Ted would get...
People like Ted.
Ted would get a day.
But Ted gets criticism.
Thank you, Dave.
But Ted gets criticism. He gets criticism. Cinema really escaped
Ted Censor.
Yeah, that's true.
No, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that. Good. I like that.
We'll get to that.
There are people, but Ted has his enemies. That chat would
Ted's
be
probably...
I mean, I don't know if I personally have enemies, but people don't like me.
Well, yeah, the chat would be happy for that chat. The gambling chat.
Well, I don't know.
But he's still
Big day
higher
for
up
them.
on... He's
what
higher
boys
up
now?
on the...
Oh, you settled it? Okay, yeah. Yes. Well, if Mike died, when Mike dies.
Well, Mike's different. Mike is literally deemed a co-host type.
Right.
Which I think you underestimate, and I think the reaction shows that.
What?
News to Kirk.
You underestimate...
Didn't know that.
Thanks,
yeah.
Dave.
You underestimate how much, from a listener standpoint, somebody coming in once a month is to them.
Well, you don't think about it.
You know, like
just
to
don't-
us, we just think like once a month isn't that much.
Yeah, I was affected by how much I didn't know. This is on me. How much Cinema loved the show.
Yeah.
Like I knew he liked the show, and I know everyone likes the shows around here, but like it was a huge part of his life. I mean, for the second time in a couple months, I've read the show mentioned somebody's obituary.
Right.
So I should think about that when I'm dealing with. I'm sure I won't be any better than I am. I'll leave at the end of the show, but it meant a lot to him, and I should think more about that. But yeah, you're right. I mean, the I'm stunned at like you guys are saying, it was such an overwhelming thing that if you look up Nick Soar's funeral, there's like a bunch of like fake funeral stories.
Yeah.
AI.
It's just gross. I mean, it's just weird.
Right.
But yeah.
He was a great guy too. Like when he was coming in here, you were saying like you always liked when you knew he was going to be in. He was a fun guy. Like just talking before the show and stuff. Like he got it. He wasn't peppering you with questions you didn't feel like answering.
Right,
He wasn't.
right.
He always got like what you wanted to talk about, what you liked about the show. What you know what I mean? Like
Just a good guy.
Yeah.
He's just a very nice guy. So yeah. I'm sure we'll get back to cinema later on. Let's do some other stuff. I know it's weird, but let's do some other stuff.
All right.
Do you have something else? I'm happy to do that too. But
No, I was just going to bring up the fact that I know you mentioned it was included in it, but like actually seeing Minifan of the Year in an obituary is
as
pretty
it should
impressive.
be. I mean,
It's
yeah.
pretty impressive.
Jeff's the only living one now.
that's right.
That's
Well, Manners said he's
Well, by
three-time winner.
And manners, yeah.
Sure, of course. Yeah, right. Go ahead.
Let's see here. Did you listen to the latest Beyond Average podcast where he says he's like the only honest podcaster in the world these days?
Oh, is that true?
I don't know if that's a shot at you or a
Could
shot
be.
at everybody or
Sure.
Shot it all.
They find another podcaster that'll shoot it to you straight, give you their opinion, doesn't care about backlash, doesn't have to worry about outrage. There's nobody else. There isn't. Nobody else exists like me. You know what I mean? Like, sure, there's some people that'll give you their opinion. Yeah, maybe I was wrong there, but they don't have personality. They can't have fun with anything. They're all serious. They're all political. It just blow me. Nobody can have real conversation.
He's right.
You know what I mean? Like nobody. I feel like on this show, I talk as if I was talking to one of my friends.
talk like
That's
that to
pretty
his
much how I
friends?
talk.
Blow me! I didn't see that on Sunday. Sure. Well, great. Yeah. Great. I don't know. I only listened to the cinema part, and I thought he was good in that. I forgot they were in that house together, and all of them in Laconia. Yeah. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Justin wants to cancel him, but I don't want to cancel him.
Cancel who?
Nick.
I didn't say. Well, I'm like
Canceled.
Dave says he skips around because it kind of sucked.
Yeah.
But I listened to the entire thing because I support Mick.
There you go.
So there was just one part where I was like, oh, maybe just
Like Colin cancel?
You're both making a very powerful investment.
It's dangerous territory.
What we got?
So he's going after Jake Marsh. How about you?
Yeah, he said he wants to send Jake Marsh to Gaza.
Oh, I support that 1,000%. I would pay for that trip.
Gaza. Send him to Gaza.
I'm with him.
Go Gaza now. One-way ticket.
I'm with him. I
Maybe
know.
he thinks Jake would broker peace.
Yeah, who knows? I'm with him.
point, yeah.
If he gets canceled, I quit as well because Jake Marsh should be sent to Gaza. Go Gaza. I'm with Mick. What else? That's pretty funny.
Well, we do. You alluded to it, Ted, is your censorship. The only problem is that the entire set that Ted did is on YouTube.
Oh, Justin?
No.
Ted sent me that.
Oh, you
Oh.
did?
No,
Oh,
it's
so
a
you're not
private
censoring.
YouTube
Dave's
link.
quick.
because-
What's the real story? Ted?
So the real story is Justin, in my opinion, did me a little dirty.
Okay.
So Justin showed up. I was super happy that,
Sure.
you know, obviously he didn't text ahead of time saying he'd be there, whatever. So all I said is, please don't post the entire thing online. Like, don't upload like the whole thing, because I just had
That's not what you said,
visions-
Justin, to be fair.
That's what I said.
I just had visions of a live Twitter stream
Right.
of my entire 15-minute set.
I thought you said Justin said something different, didn't he, or no?
No, I said. He said just
Justin
don't.
made it seem like I didn't want to play it on the show.
That's what I thought.
Like, that's the impression.
Just don't
like,
play anything on the show. It's
Yeah,
kinda
that's
odd.
what I thought. I thought it was don't play any, like only play a 40-second clip. I thought is what you had said.
No, and then I said, "Oh, that's fine." Then Ted, did I not say this? I'll just like post like the beginning of it.
To my mind was that we were going with like, oh, I won't post the whole thing on Twitter. I'll just post the beginning, to which I said, okay, that's fine. Because the beginning jokes I just write for that specific show. It's not even like part of my like regular set, but I'm fine like playing clips of my stand-up on the thing if we want to react to it. If you guys think that that's something that,
Yeah, you said just don't post the entire set.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I said.
Okay, so it seems like it's not that big of a battle,
I
no?
don't think so.
Now it's kind of a
Well, now I'm
buzzkill
getting
for the
like,
set.
well, yeah, now I'm getting like this whole like I'm telling the show what to do and
Censored to Ted
you
Censor.
know?
Yeah, I don't know.
I always try to be, you know,
See what
the
I mean about
opposite
this
of
guy?
that.
Yeah, censored. Well, I mean, I have to say, I thought the Mutt video was a little weird.
Yeah, it was definitely weird.
Okay, a miss or no?
I don't think it was a hit, but I don't think it was a miss either.
Yeah, but
There was something there.
but kind of a miss, right?
People liked it.
Yeah, but more of a miss than a hit, you'd say, right?
Kind of like a walk.
Yeah, or a strikeout.
I think maybe you just shouldn't have posted the part with Mutt, right? It was funnier that the lady was like, who?
I guess.
Well, then that's disingenuous.
I know.
I just feel like he shouldn't have been there at all. I don't know. Like they're just
Well,
a,
that's a Justin
charity
thing,
place.
Yeah. If he didn't go, you would have been like, why didn't he go to that?
Would not have, this week would not have crossed my mind.
I guess.
I was
But
not- I was
under-
not-
week, sure.
Under other circumstances. It was a weird week for it, maybe.
Yeah, Justin's moved on, but the rest of us are grieving. So I don't know. So how were the meatballs? Did you try?
I didn't have any meatballs.
You didn't have any.
No, I just got them from.
Did
Mutt.
Mutt eat them? You think or no?
I think so.
You do.
I do. I got him a meatball sub and some fries.
Some fries. I saw
and 2 root beers
2.
to share.
Does he drink root beer?
Suds, to have some suds with the boys on your hard day work.
I understand. Does he drink root beer or no?
I don't know.
It was your Shawshank moment there.
I can't get him actual beer. That'd be a little strange.
I think you probably had in the car. Right?
Clemmer had the correct observation for two guys that know each other
That's unbelievable.
very well.
Well, Mutt's a very awkward guy, and so is Justin. Like, there's a 2 awkward guys.
And also, he's like waiting. He's like, "Well, you're doing something here."
yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's obviously a bit of, but but like, it's not somebody. Oh, you know, I was talking to was Ordway, and Ordway was like, he's like Mutt, Mutt was there. I was like, yeah, but like 16 weeks from now was the real test. Like, Mutt's gonna show up yesterday after
he
the show.
has to show up.
Yeah, he's not gonna
Yeah,
not be
has
there
to
on
be
that Tuesday.
Isn't it strange that the woman doesn't know? Mike.
Yeah, but I think they probably got a million people going in. You know, I would think.
All right. I don't know enough about the setup.
Did he just get there and it was 1 o'clock? Is that right?
No, it was like 12:30 ish.
Is Joni's cash only?
No,
Okay, so you pay cash. I don't know if it's one of those old pizza places where you pay cash only.
no, they had a square. You could pay.
Oh, I can't do that.
Some conspiracy theorists think that Mutt got the tip that Justin was there, and then like that's why there was a cut, and then he goes.
Oh,
there.
hustled over?
Yeah.
well,
possible.
if he's lying about that, he has to show up that Tuesday.
Of course, I'm saying
Even if it's not Justin,
Right,
someone's going
right.
to do their due diligence.
Definitely, someone's going to be there. So, did it seem like he was familiar with the surroundings?
Yes, it seemed like they after once he came back, I was like, oh, it seems like he is in the group of things.
Yeah. All right. Well, good for him. Again, that's a nice thing to do if you're retired. Like he should be.
Or just if you have nothing going on Tuesday.
Yeah, but he should be working though. Like I have a feeling it's not a lot of.
I think somebody was saying, like, if he can move all that stuff, was that Kane? Was it somebody who was saying, if he can do that for them, why can't he do that for Lowe's?
Right. Yeah.
Like,
You
why
get
can't he
paid
do that
for it. Okay.
Right.
You can do both. Like it's nice to volunteer. But you could do both, I think.
Spring hiring season.
I'm telling you, he should do it. But we nailed it. He doesn't want somebody to say, "Aren't you Mike Manansky?" Which nobody would do. But other than our people.
Justin.
Yeah, right. Tim, that asshole. Tim McKinnon, he hates. What a weird war that is. I don't really understand. What's that about? Is that much as trying?
I think Mutt got overly defensive. I think he would take it back if he'd apologize.
I think he got caught up in that one. So, yeah. What else?
Are you seeing any of these KFC doing roofing ads for this company, like under their brand? Do you see that clip?
The guy who did the roof for his house or something?
Yeah, didn't he make like $10 million off the sale of Barstool or something?
I wonder sometimes.
Do you have to do the trade deal? Like that's
I don't know.
Howie Carr-esque.
It does seem strange.
Current day 2025. Let's go. Bro, the precision with which those guys were cutting and laying the Brava sling
Bizarre
on
tone
the
for a
turf. I mean,
roofing
just
commercial.
freehand.
This feels like something Colin would produce if he wasn't doing this
I mean,
shit.
I love it. It's just that we're two different people. He made $10 million and I didn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing it, but maybe he really believes in this. The guy's ability to roof. I don't know.
Well, doing it is one thing. Just
The fuck is a
the
turret?
tone of it. Like
I should just start doing it. I would get all this shit right if I just started doing it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure if you like,
Why don't I just start asking for
you
stuff?
probably you would have gotten DMs for things, but
I turn down this dumb stuff all the time. I should start saying yes to it.
Always say yes. Yeah, it's a good book. Be a yes man. Be a yes man. Isn't there a book about that?
You just said it was a good book.
Isn't there a good book called Be a
You
Yes
said
Man?
it's a
or
good
something?
book.
Let's
Be a
see.
yes
a
man.
Jim Carrey movie.
no, I don't know.
Those are
if
3 sentences in a row. It's a good book. Be a yes man. Is that a good book?
Well, universally praised.
don't
universally
know.
praised.
I never
book
heard of it.
About saying yes to things. I guess.
Really?
Yes.
You're about to be raped. What if somebody tells you to jump off a plane?
You learned from
Yes.
that. Yeah. You learned from
I
that.
don't really understand.
Yes Man by Danny Wallace. It's a memoir where
I've just heard people.
the
talk
year of his
about it.
life he says yes to everything.
Oh sure. Yeah.
It's a good book, right?
Yeah.
You liked it, yeah.
I like people who say yes.
What's the last book you read? Like a Vanderpump book or something?
No, I did get. Oh, I got the. Fuck. It was all about the OC, the television show.
The Alan
Like, behind
Sepinwall
the-
book.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
that was the latest. I
Was it
read
any
it
good or
right
no?
away. Yeah, it was great. It's a great book.
How to open a garbage trash can.
It was a
Say,
standalone trash can. It wasn't like a built-in as
It was
part
a
of
They only sold one.
It was a standalone trash can.
It wasn't built in as a. Do you think like people have trash cans built into their homes?
No. They haven't built into like whether it be their kitchen island.
I'm of the. I don't care if I had $40 billion. Give me that. Give me the old school. Step on it, open it, throw it in.
I think you would get used to the ease of which some of these might.
Are these difficult?
I actually find it annoying because you have to wait for it to
Yes,
open.
Chick-fil-A has that. You know, they have the censored thing there, and it's annoying.
Right, but you have it covered, so there is still like
Well, sure, yeah.
friction.
What do you mean?
Like you still have to make multiple efforts. Like once you have to take the trash out, you have to open up the can.
Multiple efforts.
Yeah.
I guess it's pretty easy though. I mean, this is you don't think so?
Like there, you throw it out, and then
Somebody
days
else
later,
takes it away, yeah.
Justin takes it
That
away.
I like.
You
That
don't
system
you
I
don't
like.
keep it open like that at your house. You keep it open
Well,
here.
no shit, Dave.
Right.
One cover on it. It's
Right,
not like
so you
it's
have to either open a door and open a cover or something like that. at
Well, you
your
couldn't
home.
do it.
That's different. That was I said it was technologically advanced for a piece of what do you call it?
Would you like another
recycling
shot at it
equipment.
or no?
I mean, if he'll invite me to his home, I'll say yes.
If you
for
walked
the
in there right
trash
now
can,
and
yes.
no one else is around, how long would it take you to conquer that?
Well, he probably saw it.
No,
he
I
saw
haven't
the
looked
tricks.
Oh, I
right.
did not watch
You
it.
saw
do it.
Mama
I did not- I
Cinema
did not-
Lord
I did
conquer
not.
it.
You should, on Friday, you should be like, "Hey, I left my wallet. Mind if I stop by?"
I didn't get any closer to answers. when
Why
I was
didn't
there.
you weren't near? Would you just hand it to her and
No, I
don't
just
walk
stepped
away?
away. Well, she can do it quick. I'm sure it's not that complicated once you know
Right.
how to do it. So I just turned away, and then she took care of it.
Fair enough. What else?
Let's see here. I think Jared Carrabis actually referenced you.
I say you sent me pictures from his big trip.
Oh.
He finally did
London.
the Beatles trip with his. He said it was great. Yeah,
Very nice.
Yeah.
So he's pissed off because he's on his trip. He said he was going to be podcasting while he was on the trip. And then his Reddit people, which he hates, by the way,
Oh, he does. I hate him. Or no?
complaining that he's not doing the podcasting. So it sent him for a loop. But he references you here.
Like Kirk will just take off 2 months at a time. And
Wait a minute. Wait, call him up. What is he fucking talking about? Call him up.
Okay.
Well, he's referencing your little, your little trips to the nut house.
It's been years. I just took 6 weeks off from the show. I'll give him that.
I hope he answers.
Even that's not months, technically.
No.
Hope he answers and says like, "So surprised you're doing the show."
Yeah.
You guys are on today?
Yeah.
He's probably recording some stupid fucking thing with one of these dumb pictures or something. All right, well, tell him to call back if you can.
Well, most people that listen to the show, usually they stop listening in December, and then by June, they're like, has he done an episode yet?
Yeah, really? Let me hear the rest of this dummy.
Listeners are just like, all right, yeah, like that's if he's working on a project.
Yeah. What fucking world is this idiot in?
Enjoy your time off.
What the fuck is he? What? He's been on the show 5 million times. What is he talking about?
Or he just needs a mental break.
Yeah.
Like it's all good. It sucks.
Oh,
like, we obviously
yeah,
wanna
hey,
listen.
man. Yeah, oh, totally. Totally. What is he fucking talking about?
We'll be here when you're ready.
What in the fuck is wrong with him?
As long as we have the producer show to look forward to,
Jesus
we are
Christ.
good.
Don't worry about us.
Holy shit.
Kirk, but he'll take a break here and there. And I was saying, I'm going on vacation. There's a 5-hour time difference, and I'm still gonna do my best. And it is what it is. Maybe my mistake was saying that I would still try to do it. Because if I don't do every show,
Well, that is stupid.
people are
I
gonna-
said this to him. I said this to him in studio, Justin.
Yes, you did.
I said, he talked about this. He's like, I have a hard time. I talked to my therapist about this. That poor therapist. He's like, I talked to the therapist about this. And I said to him, walk away. You're with your dad. You know, the great Pat Carrabis, right? Pat and Ellen Carrabis, who, by the way, does a great job picking up the trash from our studio. Yes. I said, it's a fucking week of a baseball season in April. No, it has no shelf life. Nobody cares. Justin, did the Red Sox win 6 days ago?
I don't know.
Who would fucking know?
They stopped playing because Carrabis was there.
Right. So just walk away. Don't look at anything. Don't do it and come back. I told him this.
Yeah,
and
it makes
just
it impossible.
knowing how
is that
not
is that
appreciate-
Peralt?
That's probably it.
Oh, it's
knowing
fucking
how not
pervert.
appreciated my efforts are.
Oh, shut up.
Why would I?
Shut up, Jared. But like, just walk away and then come back.
This all stems from the fact that he's getting shit on by Reddit, who he says all they are negative, right?
I'm sure that's true.
One day ago, titled "Jared is the man."
Well, yeah, but that's selective. You could find Reddit. I'm sure you could find plenty of Reddit people
For the
killing
most
him.
part.
But if he's comparing
Reddit is
your
a-
situation,
Reddit is a cesspool.
who do you think's
though.
nicer? Do you think the Reddit community to Jared Carrabis is nicer, or do you think the Kirk Minahan community to Kirk Minahan is nicer?
The only Reddit community I care about is the sisters.
Oh, right.
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
point.
They're nice to me.
Yep.
They've been very nice during the cinema thing.
I
They're
saw
down on Kane, but they're very nice.
on the KMS Reddit, I saw a poll while you
Don't
were
look.
gone.
Don't. I'll fire you if you don't come in here. Don't look at Reddit. Reddit's a cesspool.
Let's say, do you hope Kirk is having a lot of fun
Oh,
or
sorry,
a
I didn't
real
mean to
lot
get
of
away
fun?
from you. Sorry, Jackie. I didn't mean to get away from you.
I don't go on.
Just text that to me next time. Just text me the show. And Mike will be appearing at Giggles in Hackensack Thursday through Sunday. I was really stunned. I was like, what?
I'm like, no, they're praising you.
They're really nice. What's crazy about Jackie is he's still doing that shit.
Oh yeah,
Like he'll be at some comedy club this weekend.
that's strange. Although I guess you know what, I was gonna say it's strange to see him go tell someone else's jokes, but I saw Gilbert do it and I
Yeah.
loved it. So maybe
Right?
it's-
Yeah. If you have yeah. Although Jackie wrote for Rodney.
No, but I think he does. I think what Jackie does
Oh.
is tell those street jokes.
Oh, really?
Basically, I think so. Yeah,
So it's kind of like when like Rod Stewart does like other people's songs now.
in a way. Yeah. And Gilbert started doing that a little bit, but he
Right.
had the Gilbert flair.
Right.
You know,
Yeah. Does Jackie still do him like 1,000,000 miles an hour?
I don't know. I've never seen him live. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. I think Jackie was supposed to come on and then he didn't. He got mad at us. Was that you or Steve?
Oh,
I remember it.
We had
I
to
just can't
bump him
remember
for
if I was
something.
a part of it.
I had him on.
I think it was.
I think
me.
I had him on Enough About Me. I think.
you did.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
He was
Yeah,
great.
I think it was me. I think we bumped him. He was pissed off about it.
Was he? I
something
love
like
Jackie.
that.
He's temperamental.
Yeah, he's very funny though. That's very funny. Jared, I love Jared. But what is he talking about? What is he talking about?
I hate the people in the Reddit.
I don't blame him on that, but Jesus.
I like the Section 10 fans are posting Jared's dead dog while he's away.
Yeah, really. Like, Jesus.
The burner accounts.
Good God. What's his face? The was a drunk hockey player they hired?
Oh,
Billy Tibbetts.
Billy Tibbetts doing
yeah.
Carrabis videos. Jared Carrabis. What else?
You make anything of these Belichick updates with like the email and all that stuff?
I talked to somebody yesterday in the afternoon who was pretty close to Belichick, who did say there's like a concern this is going to affect him coaching potentially even this season at UNC.
Jesus.
Huge breaking news.
No, just saying, keep an eye on that. Like, it's going to get to the point where they're going to say to him, like, she can't be around at all. Because remember, he's not, if he's Nick Saban and he has 10, Belichick is Belichick, I understand that, but has no college cachet really other than what he did in the NFL.
Sure.
If he went 11-1 last year, she could be fucking naked pissing on the field. They wouldn't care. But right now, he's an old guy with a crazy girlfriend.
The question is, what parts of her involvement in football does he value?
I think she's the secondary coach, assistant offensive coordinator. She's gonna call plays at some point this year. I guess that's the other day. I don't understand. I get Belichick's horny. He wants to bang a hot young girl, whatever.
It's love.
But why not just keep that there? Why does she have to be involved in the other stuff?
She's his creative muse.
Is there like a blackmail situation going on?
It's a good idea. What was it? Idea what?
Idea Mill.
Idea Mill. You think Bill Belichick wrote that? No chance.
Well, what's really crazy about that interview to me is like if you had a Hall of Fame of guys not answering questions, there'd be a statue of Bill Belichick.
Just him.
Like, why do they need her
to not
be
answer
like, hey,
questions?
don't answer questions? He was great at it.
But also, she's bad at her job if she's doing an interview where they're asking those questions and she told them not to in advance. Do you get what I'm saying? Like she should have said, we can't do this interview if it's not football related.
Right.
And she should have said no from the get-go, which is maybe, I'm arguing against myself for a second, maybe she said that and they did it anyway and she interjected.
But again, Belichick doesn't need that guy. Do you think like during the Patriots fucking run, if people were like, hey, don't ask Bill about this, and they did it anyways, do you think it would have been like, oh, God, they asked about Peyton Manning?
Right. Or even they asked about Linda Holiday, he'd be like, I'm not talking about that.
Yeah, but he didn't even do anything. I thought he was himself in that interview. He's like, what does this matter?
I agree, by the way.
Right.
He was about to knock that down. Like, he didn't care.
Yeah.
Right.
He was kind of like, yeah. He's like, yeah, well, I'm on social media, whether you that bullshit answer. But I'm at my theory, I don't know, is that's not how they actually met, and she's embarrassed about it.
But if that's
like, I think they knew. I think they knew each other for a couple of years before that.
Sure. I believe
what's
that.
There's a lot of speculation about that.
I have a very good belief that they knew each other for a couple of years before that. I don't know that, and I'm not buying this prostitute thing that Dave was trying to get us sued for. I don't believe that.
Wasn't that Mutt's theory?
It was Mutt. And Dave's theory is that she's retarded. So we're trying to, which you now,
There's a balance.
You've now said you're wrong about.
Now I said she's diabolical.
She's a genius.
Yeah.
Open this trash can.
It's not that smart.
I think they're engaged.
They are not. They are not.
Oh.
They will be though.
just goes out.
First of all, they were engaged.
There goes that theory.
They were engaged. She'd put that on fucking Instagram so fast your head would spin.
Right.
She's not going to hide that.
But I feel like they posted about the origin story, like they personally posted about it. I could be wrong.
They could
about
also
that.
make that. It wasn't like.
Oh, I think they did. I think they did.
But that would be such a softball in that kind of interview to be like, oh yeah, the plane.
You also can't, if you're her, well, you can, but like you can't run, like you're promoting that stuff. You put on your social media stuff, and now she's like, we're not talking about that. Why? Also, why? Like,
because there's nothing to do with football in the book. Was all about football.
But she's already there in the interview. Like, it'd be one thing if she wasn't around at all. And they asked Belichick, I don't want to talk about that. She's like around. Like, she's making herself.
That's a normal job for a publicist, though.
Well, but what makes her a terrible publicist is being in the room.
But at that spot, she's not fucking him. She's
no,
his publicist.
it's crossed over. You can't. That's
Yeah,
why
he wanted that. He chose that.
I agree, but that's why. But he also doesn't need a publicist.
I think he's letting her do the job, and he doesn't even get like he probably did
the email,
not know.
The email she wrote is crazy.
She's clearly
Crazy, sure.
She's a terrible publicist because she made herself the story.
But do you think?
By the way, why is she? Like, should she be? Has she done enough for her career to be Bill Belichick's publicist?
No, definitely not.
You know what I'm saying? Like she should be at the very beginning right now. She should be like Lord Kevin's publicist.
I mean, I can't imagine it's the most challenging job in the world.
So what? Be Bill Belichick's publicist?
Yeah.
Well, he's a very famous figure.
She's fucking it up.
Right. She's
talking about?
She's deliberately doing things that are making news.
But is she even hired to be his publicist? She's not getting paid for that.
If the prerequisite
I
is
bet she
fucking
is.
Bill Belichick,
Right.
then yes.
I bet she gets paid. I bet she has a salary.
Yeah, but do you think that's because she's his publicist?
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
What has
You're
she
right.
done under his brand outside of this interview?
Everyone, I told you 9 months ago, Dave was telling me, he's like, she's a nightmare.
Yes.
Like she's,
But
like,
all those pictures that have caused this stir, that where people are talking about their relationship, were on her social media channels for the most part.
yeah, but
right?
she's his publicist.
Yeah.
So she's putting that on social media to get people to talk about it. If she didn't put it up there, she would have to be his publicist in that situation and say, we can't talk about this. She's making it a story as his publicist. I assume a publicist's job is to not make stories bigger that they don't want to talk about.
Right.
which again, she's handling a guy that was great at that.
Yeah, the best ever.
And she has turned him into a guy that's at the center of
Well,
the
they don't
story.
mind talking about it unless it's on their terms, apparently.
Well,
So
he doesn't-
whether it be her social media channels.
I feel
or
like you got to take away 2 of his Super Bowls.
Can they be the defensive coordinator ones?
No. That Bills one is
Justin's
that
haggling.
Bills one to me is his might be his greatest one of all, and that in the first Super Bowl. So, and the '86 Giants were awesome. So I'm keeping the 2 Giants ones.
You take the Panthers one.
I mean, yeah, Jake Delhomme carved them for 2 quarters.
Panthers in the last Rams.
Yeah.
No, because the defense was great in that game.
All right.
That's a Belichick Super Bowl. I'm not taking away the Seahawks.
First Eagles.
Mm-hmm. I mean, McNabb, he was fucking with McNabb pretty good in that game. I can't take away the Seahawks, and I can't take away.
Falcons
28-3.
can't.
I mean, they gave 28 points. No, because they were great after
Let's
that.
settle on one.
No. I'm an even numbers guy. It has to be 2. But this way, you didn't see Don Shula doing this. Lombardi didn't do this. There is I'm with Mudd in this. It doesn't change my idea that Belichick is the greatest coach of all time, but it is now. If he goes to UNC and flames out, this legacy is staying now. The post Brady years, it does change how you think, not as a coach, but when you think about Belichick. Boy, that night, that Brady night, after Kraft fucked Belichick over, Belichick got a bigger cheer than Brady that night.
Yeah. Yep.
He was ready to go.
But it's had no real impact. It's not just negativity.
It's part. If I say Belichick to you right now, it's part of your brain.
Yeah,
I know it's
but
hot. I know it's hot right now.
But it's basically just like, oh, you're a pussy now. That's it. It's
yeah,
not.
but for
it's not-
years it was like, but it's kind of like the Howard Stern thing. It's like, was this other thing an act?
Depending on how he does in North Carolina, maybe it becomes that. Like if he's a terrible.
No, but I mean the
college football
grumpy
coach.
face mask. It's like no, you're just some 24-year-old girl mind fucked you.
We'll talk about it, but if you're saying his legacy, when Harry's an adult, he's not going to be like, I don't know if he was the greatest coach.
You know what though? It's like the last 12 minutes of his football life now on the NFL Network. It's like weird. Like Tom Landry got fired and he just went away. Shula just left.
But that we're talking about those guys 40 years later or whatever.
Sure, but those guys. But I know Tom Landry did not have a 22-year-old yelling at people.
It's a different world. I mean, if he did, we wouldn't know about it. Now we live in a different world now.
You could also
might be
you could also do it not know. I mean, I suspect that this might not be the first time Belichick's done this. So
well, that's what I mean. It's becoming more public because of the world we live.
But don't you think he cares more? Like if they do end up coming out the gate and they suck, do you think he will blame his focus and his relationship?
No, Belichick publicly?
No, I don't think it publicly. But for him, he'll be pissed off internally. I bet.
I mean, yeah, this has to end. He's got to get rid of this. He's got to move on. Got to dump it, right, Justin?
Yeah. There's other coups out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Damn straight, brother.
I'm taking away the Panthers game. A great game. I'm taking that away. It's so much better if they had won that second Eagles one because they got carved. I'll take away that AFC title as well because they didn't play Butler in that Super Bowl. And I'll take away that first Eagles Super Bowl. Wow. They're all gone. It's like Jim McKay said at the Olympics in Munich. They're all gone. I'm taking away those 3.
Damn.
Yep. Gone. Yeah, I mean, just is the right move.
Yes.
Make sure the scarves denote that, Justin.
Yes. Yeah, I want those points removed too. Oh, no, they weren't around at that time.
The scarf was around for the second Eagles Super Bowl.
She was working hard that night.
Yes.
That's gone.
They weren't around for the first.
It's like when the NCAA strips coaches of their wins.
The scarves are being burned.
I think it has to be vacated. I think it has to be. The only thing I do respect Belichick is that he does hate Kraft. I respect a good hate, and they fucking hate each other.
Yeah.
Which, makes a lot of sense because they won 6 Super Bowls together. It's fucking crazy.
Transform the.
But also say Belichick, this book is like, if you reach out to them, are they coming on?
They're not coming on. I've reached out.
How about for Miss Maine preview? Maybe a little pub.
Oh, okay. She's doing the main wire. A sit down.
Yeah, keep an eye on that. You never know. Steve's a hustler. Steve just badgering about transgender questions. Show me your pussy. Let's fucking see it. She literally has Belichick there, ready to answer every question. Steve just fucking hyper focused on Jana Mills' brothers for getting. You know.
She hung her knockers out at a Nats game.
It's funny. I was thinking about this too. It's, you know, Steve's obviously such an enormous part of the show history, but Cinnamon's been around for a long time. And like Steve is not connected to him at all.
No.
Oh, and I was going to say, maybe he hasn't even met him because he wasn't at Laconia.
Probably not, right? Yeah. I mean, I bet you Steve's been to all these live shows. I bet you he's
in passing.
I'm sure he's come up to Steve. He's a big fan of the show.
Saw him at Saco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Big fan of the show history of Steve. I'm sure he took a picture with him or something. But it's just funny. Steve's been gone for 3 years?
3 years. I think.
4. No.
4? Was it 21?
4, yeah.
Yeah, 20, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
21.
Yep.
It's come up on 4 years.
That was what? That dozen show was late 22. Cinema's first kind of appearance.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I'm sure he was a fan.
No, but that's a good, like,
year and a
even
half?
after Steve, it could be a year and a half.
Yeah,
Kinda,
that's sort of, I was just oddly thinking of that yesterday. I'm like, geez, the show has been through so many different kind of iterations now. So, because Steve was around for Jon Stewart.
Yes.
Yep.
Some of those calls, I would think.
Oh, yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What were we looking up? What were we looking up? Anything or no? No. All right, what else?
You see Jason Whitlock calling sinners racist?
Calling sinners racist?
I found this movie, Sinners, to be the most nakedly racist movie that I've ever seen. That's my takeaway. And it's akin to Birth of a Nation. And we've listened to black people and black historians talk about the evilness of Birth of a Nation.
This is all bad. I can't have time for this bit. I don't care. Did you see it, Ted?
I did not see Sinners yet.
You, Mike? Have you seen
Not
it?
yet.
It's great. Fucking great movie. Justin, you loved it, right?
I did.
Yeah. And it's doing so well, too. It's crazy. I was thinking about this, too, with cinema. Like, you know, this fucking guy loved movies. Go see, you think, well, go see a movie. He fucking would love, I don't think he got to see this one, though, because I was saying, his friend said they were going to go see a movie that way. I think that's Sunday. I assume it would have been that. Maybe Star Wars. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I know he was very excited for
Thunderbolts. Yeah, which I think people seem to like so far.
It's like the highest rated Marvel movie ever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what that means. But yeah, I guess as a post, should I spoil? I know what the post credits. Should I spoil it or no?
Go for it.
I won't do it, but I think I know it. Are you going to see it, Justin, or no?
Yeah, I'll see it.
With who?
Probably with Mark.
Yeah, right.
That's a new character. I don't know this.
Mark?
Thunderbolt. No, Thunderbolt.
No, it's like a group.
Thunderbolt.
It's like a
knockoff Avengers.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think of him dumping Mark and Anthony bringing Mary to the movies?
That's kind of what you got to do when you get into a relationship. I understand it.
She fell asleep though.
Yeah, that's not great.
Men are speculate. You hear men speculate that she either A, doesn't exist or is mentally impaired.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
he said there's only 2 options.
I think he's actually right. Like I can't imagine she's not. Again, Justin,
not a
we're
third
ha satire, ha. Don't lose your mind. Don't reactivate your Twitter account. But I think it's possible she needs help when she goes number 2.
A buddy of mine.
Does she wear diapers in the movies or no?
No, she don't.
Okay.
I will say that in Justin's car, and this is the first time I've noticed it, there is a Pampers.
Really?
That is on the dashboard.
Baby wipes. I've had them multiple times. You can go back to old streams me and Mike did. This was a. I've always had.
I don't know why this time it just caught my eye.
Unfortunately, I can back that up.
Yeah, he's a baby wipe guy.
It's true.
Were you number 2, you're a baby wipe guy, or just for the car?
No, just for the car.
Oh, yeah. Keep it clean.
Yeah, you can wipe your face.
Or if like somebody has like a little ice cream here, you can
Car's
help
a
them out.
fucking pit, and Justin's got his clean.
No, the car is clean.
Really? Are you clean it, Justin?
Car's very clean.
Girlfriend Justin.
Oh, is that what it is?
Car's very clean.
Unbelievable.
Very clean. Maybe some room for activities in the back seat.
The old
I
Justin
can definitely
gone.
back there.
Pussy changes people.
It's amazing. That's Belichick.
A buddy
That's
of mine.
worse. That's a bigger change than Belichick. Justin cleaned his car for that.
Buddy of mine that's a fan of the show. Me and the skirt go out with him and his girlfriend from time to time, and he asked if we could triple date with Justin, so that he has to run out of the room with a wig on and come back.
I'll tell you, I'd say 42% chance she's not real.
No, that would be. I'll tell you this: if she's not real, and we find out, I can't be in for a long
I
time.
have to fire him, right?
I think you have to end the show.
For a long time. I just won't be in. You'll never know my comment on it because
I don't know if you have to fire him because it's almost impressive that he was able to attempt to pull that off.
No, but that's a bit though.
But him,
I think the show just ends.
Yes.
Like, he got us, tip our cap, and walk away.
That's the big, to all those people, that's the biggest. He doesn't have the balls to try that bit. Even if he wanted to, he doesn't have the balls to do it.
Do you have the balls to do it, Justin?
No, it's not a bit.
But just him that day, just like in his car, texting Dave while the tweets are happening.
The acting performance.
It'd be unbelievable.
When I
like,
told
did
him
you
about
see
it.
this one?
I mean, it'd be incredible. You guys got that thing I just sent you or no?
Yes.
No, let's call him. Let's call him. Let's see if we give him a call. See if he answers. We're calling the general manager. I think is that the title or no? Of North Carolina football, my old friend Mike Lombardi. See if we can get the bottom of this.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Maybe I'll call back. I don't think he likes me very much, but you never know. I wonder what he's thinking.
Things have softened over the years, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I do wonder what he thinks of this whole thing, just as a human being.
Right.
You know, he's like, he came in to be, whatever, now they have like GMs or something, right, in these college schools. I saw Shaq was just named one.
Well, he was deemed like Belichick's bitch boy for a while, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually probably an
He was
oddly
deemed that, correct, yeah.
an oddly relatable thought where it's like everyone has a friend where they just get lost in pussy. You know, like,
Sure, but Bill Belichick?
that's what that's what I'm saying is like we think like what the fuck is he thinking? But we kind of probably all thought it. Like
Yeah. Oh, everybody has that
This
girlfriend.
poor sap. Yeah.
What do Belichick's kids think?
Jesus.
Imagine her rolling in, like, just bringing her. Jesus Christ. She's like a kid. You know, it's unbelievable.
And it does not seem like she's a relatable.
No.
Like, oh, it's fun to have her around.
Right. What else you got, Justin?
So we didn't talk about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees and who didn't get in on Monday.
Who didn't get him? Who got him?
Bad Company.
Yep, we love them.
Joe Cocker.
Yep.
Soundgarden. White Stripes.
Not my group.
Cyndi Lauper.
Should be in.
Chubby Checker.
Okay.
And Outkast.
Oh, yeah. Outkast got in?
Yeah.
All right. Who didn't get in?
Billy Idol.
Not good.
The Black Crowes.
Don't care about them.
Oasis.
Don't care about them.
Mariah Carey.
Should not be in. Fuck Mariah Carey. Fuck her fans, too.
Oh no.
Right, Mike?
The Lamely.
I won't get
Oh,
behind
Lamb.
that.
Okay, and?
Mana. It's a Mexican rock band, Mana.
Okay.
And Fish.
Oh, I thought Fish would get in. Well, hey, it's so random. Like, well, I don't know. Like, how do they even figure that out? Like, why is Fish not in and Outkast?
Outkast gets
Yeah, I mean,
in.
I have nothing against that.
Who votes on this?
It's like a rock panel group, and I think the fans now have like a certain percentage of a vote.
Okay. It's not like past inductees.
I think they have a couple of those in, but it's like, you know, Rolling Stone editors and like Steve Van Zant's in there and like guys like that. So it's a very, I don't know.
I don't think I liked the Rock Hall when I went there. Did you like it? I can't remember.
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was Harry and I. We were there.
Small, right?
Yeah.
Right on the water.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like Dave asking you what he thought about it.
Yeah. Asking me where it is, too. Small on the water.
Just puts people there.
It's in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yes, downtown Cleveland. It was okay. I went with Harry. It was all right. You kill like 2 hours there. Sirius has their own channel there. Like the DJs do it from there.
Yeah, that's old. That's like a what's the word I'm looking for? Dated type of thing. They don't have those things
No,
anymore.
they go upstairs to the third floor. I was watching them broadcast it from there.
Like
They used to have that.
ESPN Zone.
Maybe they still do with Graceland. I think they had that.
Right.
Where they broadcast from there.
Yeah.
Remember
Seriously?
WWE used to have like a broadcast area in their restaurant. I remember that.
In Times Square?
In Times Square.
Where'd they broadcast?
I think they were kind of early in the live streaming stuff.
They would go
They
like
do
during
shows
Sunday
sometimes.
Night Heat.
I remember
They would go
that.
live there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That restaurant completely failed, right?
Yeah.
Quick.
Huge
I
bomb.
mean, that's like I remember I was in Vegas once. Nitro had a restaurant there.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's also where they did the XFL pre and post game show.
That's big. That makes sense, right?
Opie and Anthony hosted it.
Oh, really? That's very
disastrous. It got canceled before the XFL got canceled, I believe.
Those theme restaurants, like, it's got to be just right. Like, you can't, you know, like how many Bubba Gump companies are left?
Vegas has one right on the strip.
You're still there?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Burlington Mall had one. Like, when the movie was big, it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just assumed it was like Times Square.
No,
Vegas.
there was like a fairly, I'm not going to say like 800, but they had a bunch of them.
Would you like to guess?
Sure. 8.
Mike?
12.
There are 31 locations worldwide.
Wow.
22
Worldwide.
in the U.S.
Jesus. Where's the closest one?
Let's see.
You ever go to one, Dave?
No. Not for me.
What? Bubba Gump?
Bubba Gump.
New York.
Times Square? No.
7th Avenue. I don't know where
Really? There's still one? Like, that's crazy. Anyway, what else?
Well, speaking of WWE, there is a question raised by me and Justin only. Is Mick Foley the next interview by Mike Mutnansky at the Brook?
Mick Foley?
Whoa.
Because the Brook announced that Mick Foley will be there, and I'm wondering.
Hosting a Q&A.
Yeah. So. Is Mutt the guy to interview him?
Let me talk to Mr. Sacco if I may.
I was going to say.
40 years of Foley at the Brook.
Really? When is this?
Let's see.
I admire like his insanity. He must have some memory issues at this point.
Oh, I would imagine.
Like it's the guy fucking threw him 50 feet off a cage. You know how many chair shots he took?
June 25th.
Remember that one with The Rock that's in that documentary where he took like 90 chair shots? It was actually a pretty good documentary. What the hell's the name of that?
Dark Side of the Ring.
No. This was like they followed them around.
Beyond the Mat.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
Jake
one.
the Snake was in it too.
Yeah, he was all drugged up.
Yep.
The Rock hit him like 20 times in the head with a chair, like real shots in front of his kids.
Yeah, and they're like crying in the front
Yeah,
row.
like weeping. It's
Yeah.
He's remarkably stable for having.
I hope
dealt
so.
with all that
Well,
shit.
we'll find out. Mutt will get to the bottom of that.
He did stand up for a while, and people said he was
I
actually
went.
like a good storyteller.
Yeah, I went to
Very
the
smart guy.
Kowloon and saw him.
Yeah, he wrote that book. Like he's a smart guy. It's on a Tuesday, is it, in the afternoon? Because Mutt can't do it then.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I mean he's
When's June 25th?
I don't know. So that's his neck. That doesn't feel like a Mutt spot, does it?
It's a Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday, yeah. So.
Does that feel like a Mutt spot to you?
No, I feel it's
He needs a
probably
Friday
because
night.
it's ticketed.
Yeah.
I think it might be.
Well,
a,
no, I think he also did. There was a UFC fighter that was there that was huge. He said he did
Did
that.
Mutt do that?
I believe he did.
Conor
he did?
McGregor.
No, it was.
Let's pour a couple shots, Connor. What do you say?
I forget who it was, but it was a big name.
Yeah. Wild trailer with The Rock.
Yeah.
Yesterday, that MMA movie with the Zafty brothers. One of them is doing it. He's unrecognizable. But people say it's supposed to be pretty good, so I'm looking for that comes out a while from now. So
Will this be Rock's Oscar moment?
maybe we'll see. I don't know.
Is The Rock also supposed to be in a Scorsese movie?
He is supposed to be in a Scorsese movie with Leo.
My God.
Isn't that crazy?
Kind of exciting.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody can do it, it's Scorsese. I could see if you get The Rock in the right role.
Yeah.
You know, why not? If you're him, at some point you gotta. It's not going well.
It's more of a Tarantino move, it feels like, but I like
Yeah, but yeah. And he's got to do the. Oh, you know what Glenn told me? Speaking of The Rock and his films, you know, Dale's a huge fan of. Was it The Jungle Book?
Oh, Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise, where Dale said there has to be a sequel. Glenn told me that Dale got into the Hall of Fame that Glenn got into last year.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So Justin, you may have something to do, Justin, one of these days. Do we have that? Do you see that anywhere, Dave, or no?
I didn't see that anywhere. No.
Okay, we want to look it up?
Oh, I think he said, did you see that?
He's just staring at me. I didn't see that. Well, okay, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
I thought it was like a radio to radio.
How about Mentor's criticism of you guys? Fair or unfair?
Moderately fair. I wasn't quick going back to something on one of his
Justin?
criticism, but
Unfair. We had plenty. He wanted us to like play sound of cinema, like recapping Last of Us. I'm not sure.
Okay.
There's plenty
These guys
of
take
sound.
it to heart.
Justin says there's a lot of boring cinema talk, basically.
Oh, is that right, Justin?
No, I'm kidding. I'm saying that's
no.
what he's saying there.
Yeah, Dale Arnold in.
When is it? Should I have Justin just ruin that thing?
That'd be awesome.
Thursday.
Dale, there are ghosts here.
Thursday, June 5th.
Wow. So pretty soon. Who else got in?
oh, don't ruin it for the cruiser. Come on.
Who?
Carolyn Cruz, Country Lunch.
Send me the.
I want a little
Send me the link.
cheeseburger in paradise, Carolyn. You know? Like,
No.
you don't want
What-
that.
what are you-
That was her whole gimmick.
It's not a country
You
station.
know.
Did you have a stroke? What are you talking
She was
about?
fantastic.
Send me the link. Who is this?
The cruiser.
Karen Cruz?
Carolyn
what station
Cruz.
is that?
She's obviously retired now. It was WKOB. But you would
I
call
don't even know
her
what that is.
or Country Lunch. And when you requested a song, you always had to tie it into food and a meal in some way.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
No, I don't. Okay.
Like, I'm thirsty, I want a drink. Why don't you rock me like a hurricane or something like that? You know what I mean? Like something, I don't know.
Oh.
Cheeseburger in Paradise is really the only one I could think of.
Dennis Eckersley. Rod Fritz.
Oh, news guy, right?
Larry Justice, the original WMEX good guy from the 1960s. There's Carolyn Cruz. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. He insisted that Kemi Chesney, she joined him on stage at Gillette for after a final show.
That is correct. Yep.
Randy Price.
Oh, Randy, great guy.
Family friend of yours, Dave, or no?
No.
Okay.
Great guy though.
Great guy. Okay, yeah. And Dale, there you go.
Well,
I don't think I'm ever getting in this. Doesn't seem like my kind of crowd. I don't know.
I can see them.
Why, no
I can
Jerry?
see that happening.
You got a Bo Jackson type run too.
It's true, sure, but I mean, Jerry had a bigger radio career than Dale.
Yep.
Not even close.
Yeah.
It was middays. Is it because he did like announcing also? Like
play-by-play?
Yeah,
guess.
probably helps.
Guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
All 5 teams.
He stunk at it. It's true. He stunk at it. I remember I put that in my bio. I want you to be an asshole. And Dale was like, that's not true. I was like, I know it's not true, Dale.
It's not true.
I was so disgusted by it.
Well, congratulations to Dale and to who?
Carolyn Cruz.
Like
the
Dale might
cruiser.
I bet you Dale will be happy that Carolyn Cruz is there.
Probably.
It's like his type. Well, there you go. Good for him.
That's the one of the accounts I miss the most is Dale's creepy legs.
That was a good one. So, Justin, you'll be there that day, huh?
Yeah.
That's good.
Sheraton.
Yeah.
Just saying
Sheraton.
hi.
Yeah.
Just saying
Should
hi.
be fun.
Oh, Dale's speech is going to be. I kind of want Justin to fuck with that speech now because Dale's going to work so hard on
Don't
that.
you also kind of want to hear it though?
Yes, that's the problem. Justin just yelling stupid shit. Just
Will there be a Q&A maybe?
I don't know.
Time you can get some questions.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Glenn's was last year. You think Jerry's politics are hurting him?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But Howie's in, right?
Yeah, they just view Howie differently though.
I think he got in
Howie
before
did
Trump,
a political
too, right?
show.
And Howie early Howie
bought
was
his way into.
Howie local Howie was not as perceived as right wing, I don't think.
Right.
Howie's reign was also at a time where it wasn't poisoned to be.
That's what I'm saying.
Republican.
Yeah, it was like pre-Trump.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah. Well, he's still going, right?
Oh yeah.
It's crazy. Jesus. Well, congratulations to Dale. What else?
We never talked about the Jaron Duran thing the other day. Getting the fan getting kicked out of the game for screaming stuff. Somebody DM'd us and said that's case in point from the Adam Jones story. It's like all the fans who pointed that guy out, obviously.
Yep.
Said get the fuck out of here.
I will say Duran has to, he overreacted to. Like these guys are paying money. Like the guy's an asshole. Let them take care of it. You just gotta be careful. You don't want to slugging one of these guys. I don't blame him for being pissed, but it's not. Let them. So what he yelled about? He should kill himself or something. Is that what they said?
That's the documentary.
They have the sound or no?
Did they have?
Yeah.
The
Is it captured or no?
No, just the play-by-play guys just said Jaron Duran's getting in an altercation. That's all.
Yeah. Well, DraftKings Derby week is here, and I know Cinema's looking for. His dad said he's looking forward to the Derby, so watch it for Cinema. I mean, God knows the biggest day of Mutt's life too. Mutt goes on Thursday.
Yes.
Goes where?
To
Mohegan
for the Saturday afternoon Kentucky Derby.
Happy to be here.
What the hell is he doing Thursday afternoon? Was he
Get
doing
ready.
Friday morning?
You're scouting the horses.
What's he doing?
I love Newbie.
I don't really understand. Why is he there for 2 days?
There's got to be events going on.
Thursday afternoon.
He's got to get prepped for all the speaking he's gonna be doing.
It's weird though. He's always like, I can't do this. My kids are getting dropped. Like, who's watching him on Friday? He's boozing it up.
It's his Super Bowl.
His wife.
Hmm?
His wife's.
She's working.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's very Thursday afternoon for a Saturday night Kentucky Derby.
This is when they pull out all the stops, all the favors, all the
big stars.
Yeah.
I guess he couldn't do any of the cinema stuff if it's later in the week, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he will not be there.
Oh.
I don't know. I sent him over the information. He said thank you. So.
Oh.
And
okay.
I did talk to him a little bit afterwards.
You did?
I did.
On the phone?
No, just when I was dropping off lunch.
Oh, what did he say?
He said yeah, I think he's going to try to make it.
I mean, he should be able Friday morning. It's actually not that far for him. He can bomb that and be back late Friday. What the fuck is going on there Friday morning for the Kentucky Derby?
I think it's literally the same commute he would have basically if he was here.
Right.
Time wise.
I would think.
I've had more connection with people on public transportation than Mutt has with Justin.
It is
Justin
weird.
sends me like he's very cold.
Yeah,
to Justin.
Thank you. Does the team looks like they'll be there on Friday?
Yes.
Good. Well, that's gonna be nice. Yeah. Oh, before we do this, we have the obituary. We should read it. I think. Nicholas S. Soares, age 31, passed away unexpectedly on Friday, April 25th, 2025. He was the beloved son of Carlos and Patricia, parentheses, genius with kitchen. What is it? We're talking, the garbage? Oh, wow. That's in there, Dave. Soares, he also leaves behind his longtime girlfriend and her daughter. In addition to his parents and girlfriend, Nicholas leaves behind his siblings. We've met them. They're great. I mean, his family is, I'm not straight. I cannot stress enough how great they are. How great they've been. It's incredible. 3 nephews and niece, uncles, aunts, many cousins, a countless number of friends. We saw a bunch of them. Nick was part owner with his dad and his sister and lab manager of Pleasant Vision Center. Go there if you need anything, by the way. He had his own podcast named the Cinema Lords Podcast, where we review and critique all things related to movies and television shows. He was especially a longtime fan of the TV show Survivor. He was a frequent guest on the Kirk Minahan Show. He was named Minute Fan of the Year. He loved playing golf, cornhole, and snowboarding. He was an avid fan of the Patriots, Celtics, Manchester, Kansas Jayhawks, and Sporting Portugal Soccer Club. In lieu of flowers, as we said earlier, Nick's family has asked that donations be made in his memory for mental health awareness by going to www.activeminds.org, activeminds.org. We'll put that link up. So there you go. 31, which I just can't.
I think that was another thing that made it so fucking crushing was not just that he had like a stepdaughter that he treated as his own daughter, but that it was such a part of his like person.
Yeah.
Like that, it was something he asked him about every time he was in. It was just so connected to him, and everyone knew that. And he was so excited to be like a dad.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, Justin, lay off the baby daddy if he's there. We don't need to be beefing, okay?
Okay.
All right?
I'll try.
This is not the time for that. He had a great feud with him, though, didn't he?
Oh,
He did, yeah.
Hated him.
I remember seeing him at cinema last year, 2024, at the, what's the name of the place? Gritty's?
Yeah.
Friday night, he was all fired up because she was there. The girlfriend I was talking to him was like, "Oh, how's the baby?" And he was like, "Oh, fuck that." She's like, "Take it easy." He's getting all worked up. He's yelling and screaming. So.
I was thanking God that I righted the wrong. I got him on Mike and the Minifans in Laconia because that was our one great.
No, yeah, he
beef.
wasn't happy about that. That was that night too, right?
You motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right.
Fuck you, Steve from Gloucester on and off.
Yeah, he was all pissed off. That's right. You guys have very personally loved the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to his credit, when I was like, well, Kirk said end the show, he's like, fuck, my bad.
Yeah.
Like,
He
he
was
wasn't one of those guys that was like, hold on to a grudge, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. How was he, like, you guys were saying if you needed somebody tomorrow, he'd just come on?
Oh, absolutely. He would have texted us before we reached out to him.
Yeah. That was a hell of a commute, too.
Which is why,
That's a real tragedy.
The real tragedy is the third chair.
Who steps up in his spot? Even on the basketball team, like somebody has to move up to like that third guy.
Yeah.
For like on this show, who's going to take that that spot? We have like Ted's here, Mutt's here, Mike's here. We have people already. Somebody's going to have to.
This is not a good day for basketball scouting.
No, it's not.
Me and Ted
Who steps up on the show in the third? Who are you thinking, Dave? Who you
and just so his father knows, the system downstairs, the toilet, it does have a weird swirl to it.
We're in real trouble.
Opportunity.
Huh? We're in real trouble.
I like the idea of Kane coming back with his toolbox.
Let me just take a look at it.
Yeah, I'm just going to fix this thing.
That is a web of mystery when you get in there between the bathroom and the.
I think we gotta go back to the old days.
What's that?
Where a lot of newcomers come in, they're vetted. Don't get me wrong, they're vetted to an extent.
Sure, we understand.
But there's a wild card at play with them.
Yeah, I saw some criticism from Mama K being here, and I thought she was fine. No. Do you disagree, Dave? Looks like you have that disagree look on your face.
I mean, I asked you about it. I thought you were
It's
going to
a
say.
tough
I thought you
spot.
were going to say cancel. I didn't think she did bad, and it doesn't affect the show.
I just don't my thing is like I'd rather have somebody who doesn't say much in that spot versus somebody who talks too much. Like I think I would have preferred having nobody there instead of replacing her.
That's what I figured. It would just be much,
but I figured she probably knew him. Like
but ideally too. Like
to me, she added a couple of stories. She was fine. Like it wasn't like not her spot, but I don't want somebody in there talking a lot because Mutt's going to be there. These guys, I'm going to say a lot in that show. I didn't think we needed like somebody. Even on the basketball, because they're all going to come around. They're all going to be around. We can keep telling those stories.
Right.
I don't know. We had them all on anyway. But yeah, it was a tough spot. I thought she was fine.
I was shocked Mike wouldn't fly back for it. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't good.
I didn't like the guy that much.
Yeah. I mean, that's just guy's
Kind
honest.
of a bad apple.
Said something like Justin hasn't earned that back type of thing.
What's that?
He just didn't want to come back because he's just like, Justin doesn't deserve.
Yeah, the Justin
making
Mike
the
thing
effort.
is real.
Sure.
That is real. Right, Justin?
Yes, very good.
What's going with the old lady? Justin.
Oh, me?
Oh, right, my girlfriend, man.
The one I made up.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my very real girlfriend. Yes.
Nothing much. Nothing new.
No? You seen her? You seen her last
I
couple
have, yes.
Yesterday?
I did not see her yesterday.
Day before?
No, that's not true. I did see her yesterday morning.
Oh.
Mm.
Doing what?
Fucking.
Serving a little breakfast.
Not necessary. What's up?
No, just saw her yesterday morning.
Saw her yesterday morning?
Yes.
Before work for her?
Like,
Yes.
did you wake up and there she was? Or?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, sleepover.
Yes.
Do you dress like the guy in 'Twas the Night Before Christmas? Do you have like a thing on your head, or
Yeah.
you do? Well, what do you do? Like, what's it? Do you wear regular pajamas, or do you wear like Star Wars pajamas?
Yes, I wear regular pajamas.
I don't know. Justin, is that unusual if you wear Star Wars pajamas or something?
He just rolls over and he just goes, "Zoom."
Yeah. It's nice. A nice sleepover. You woke up with each other?
We woke up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
How's she handling the cinema stuff?
It's tough. It's tough.
Tough for her.
Yeah.
Why is it tough
Why?
for her?
She loves cinema.
She didn't know who he was a week ago.
I think she saw my reaction to it and was.
Oh, have you talked to her about it?
Yes, I have.
You talked to your therapist yet or no?
No, not yet.
Well, the Belichick stuff.
A lot of draft stuff, too.
There's a lot of
I do not
Sanders
like
stuff.
I don't like how they're saying this draft was an A+. That never comes back.
Pilgrim Maz didn't, so you feel better about that. I think they give an F or something. What's that, Dave?
I fucking hate those people.
Why?
I just hate them.
Jim Murray's a great friend of the show.
He's a great friend of the show, but I just hate that fucking take. They had a fine draft.
Well, why much,
Everybody-
Dave? You know what?
everybody
If you don't like
accepted
Tony
them.
Maserati, why don't you do something about it?
I'm going to do something.
Why don't you do something about it?
I saw somebody tweet
Didn't Tony
today.
Maserati say that Jake? What did he say about Jake Marsh? Tony Maserati? Was that Jake Marsh? Did Tony say
It
that?
says
or-
Send those
Gaza,
people to
yeah.
Gaza.
Yeah, I think that's send that out there. See how it goes. What were you gonna say about
Somebody
Pilgrim Maz?
tweeted this morning, like Shaughnessy's column was like the Celtics got past the Magic, but not soon enough. Like basically, why didn't they win in 4 games instead of 5? It's like 5 games is.
Yeah.
How many runs during the season? I don't know. I'm not.
Don't worry, Bill. Don't sweat over this. It's okay. It's really.
People are so- You're right. You're right, though. They're so negative.
I got the full order though yesterday about Celtic City. He gave me the whole reason why he wasn't in it. So it is basically because Simmons and he hated each other forever.
Yeah.
And he's because Jackie I think was a consultant producer on
Yes,
Celtic City,
yep.
and I think she asked Glenn to do it, and then it just kind of went away.
Glenn would have or would not have.
Oh, he would have done it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, were you crazy? Don't do anything else.
I saw that Glenn tweeted Mike Gorman's not even in it.
Yeah, I was saying that Mike Gorman's on it.
It's very strange.
The only thing I'll say about Gorman versus Glenn, why I think Glenn would be better than Gorman, is for years when I grew up in the '80s, Gorman did not travel with the team.
Oh.
The 38 had the road games, and Kuzi and Gil Santos did the games. Glenn traveled all the time and Glenn also had the biggest show in the city. Like he battled with Patino. Like he was there during Reggie Lewis. Like it's crazy not to have him on that. It's just weird.
You could probably respect a good hatred, though.
I guess,
Bill
but,
Simmons.
I guess, but it's like you're producing I don't know. You have fucking Lawrence O'Donnell on.
They don't really need to. Like, it doesn't matter to Bill Simmons if Glenn Orr is on or not.
I
even
don't
if he's
think. Maybe
good.
I guess. He hated Dan. Dan's on it. I'm guessing, and he has no Herald people on it. So it's, I don't know.
What was the thing you were saying? I haven't seen it, but Shaughnessy gets together with people every Sunday, like in Volan's there or something like that. You were talking about that.
It's weird. It's like a group.
That's a lie, right?
I think Ryan.
Like, it's not. There's no
we know
way
Ryan's
these people.
not buying. We know that. Never buying Bob Ryan. Jerry loves saying that. What do you say the next time? The next time Ryan buys something, next time I suck somebody's dick or something. I get all worked up. Like, Jerry, when's the last time you went to dinner with him? 30 years ago? He's a good guy, but he's cheap.
If you heard of Jerry was one day like, I got to do it. Bob Ryan bought something.
Pull it out. Pull it out, Ironhead. Pull it out. Jesus. What else?
Let's see. By the way, did you see John Elway was like driving a golf cart that one of his agent like fell off and is now really gonna die?
What?
Yeah, it's in critical condition.
He's gonna die?
What a
Yes.
story.
Yes.
What the hell?
Go see. Go look at it. Go search John Elway. In
Okay, I'm looking up
Is
right
there
now.
video?
I'm looking up right now.
Yep. He was driving the golf cart. He was drunk.
Okay,
But that angle of it hasn't been discussed yet. Allegedly, described.
Jesus Christ. You want to get sued?
Allegedly,
Dave?
I said.
Okay. Well, you didn't initially.
TMZ said allegedly he was driving the golf cart.
Here it is.
Go ahead.
John Elway was driving a golf cart during a tragic accident. On the post here. They left longtime age on life support?
Told you.
You need to take a victory lap over
Who's
this,
laughing now, bitch?
Hall of Fame quarterback John Elway was behind the wheel when his longtime agent Jeff Spurbeck fell off a golf cart Saturday night and suffered injuries that have left him on life support. Doctor told him there's no hope he'll recover.
Yeah, this is
He was on the back of the cart. He hit his head in the asphalt. Oh, Jesus. Poor bastard. So, I mean, is this a dumb question? Is that like DUI?
I have no idea.
You know what I mean? Like, is that...
Yeah.
Does Elway get sued for that?
Well, I don't think they were necessarily... I thought in the article they said they went to a concert, so they were all drinking together. And then they were on a golf cart. I don't think they were playing golf, right? So he's driving a golf cart.
Who cares? I mean...
Yeah, I mean, maybe if they're in
imagine they're doing around the golf.
No, but if they're in a little community, it's a private community. The golf cart's probably not.
Yes, that you can get a DUI for a golf cart.
Yeah, but he's not like on the road. He's probably in a little community.
Oh, I know, but if a guy dies,
it's probably something like negligent, like
has to. I would think there has to be, right?
Coming.
Jesus, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Good for you, Dave. Good find.
Yeah.
Even if it's on close to private property.
Yeah, I mean, you know anything, but yeah.
Congratulations, Dave.
Yeah, it's great news. Oh, back to DraftKings. Jeez. Download the DK Horse Racing app and use my name, KIRK. That's Code Kirk on DK Horse. Bet $5 or more on a horse to win the Derby for your shot at a piece of $1 million only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Head to get that DK Horse app right now. Opt in, bet $5 or more on the horse to win the Derby. If your pick crosses the finish line first, you'll win a share of a $1 million prize pool. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. What's new with you, Ted?
Nothing too much. Just working. We're getting into the busy season.
Yeah.
Doing some Fonz golf. Shout out to Fonz.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got a comedy show coming up on Tuesday.
Keep that quiet.
Quincy.
Right,
no one tape it.
Where is it?
Quincy.
When is it? You said, I'm sorry.
Tuesday night.
This coming Tuesday?
Yes. Tuesday,
6
May
days from
6th.
now.
Yes.
Tuesday, May 6th. Okay, nice.
Yes.
What's going on at blindmike.net? Go subscribe, please.
We're back to Quincy yesterday.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And then, we have to move on,
Yeah.
So,
right.
Next, Why Are You Laughing? We're recording is, do you remember Steve Renazizi lied about 9/11?
That's a 9/11 guy, right?
Yeah. So we'll be doing that as the next Why Are You Laughing? Then we're back Sunday at 10 a.m.
Is that on Stern? Didn't he lie about it on Stern at one point? Too?
No. He did the interview he did
the
to talk
Culpa
about it was
on
Stern.
Right. Yeah. Jeez. Anything going on with Stern? I have not seen Dave usually pay attention to Stern.
I haven't seen much from him recently.
No,
not really.
No, has he been just not working or?
Beats me.
Well,
Yeah.
I think he does his shows.
Are you looking forward to the Hulu 2-part series and Alex Cooper?
Yes, I am. She's got a lot of products that are coming out within the summertime. Yeah, a
Alex
reality
Cooper?
show that looks fantastic.
Does it?
Yeah, it's like Love on a Boat.
Well, you Justin. So, we never talked about this. So you won't do that show now? I mean, you won't be with her anymore. She's also not real. But will you do if Dave Portnoy says to you, your boss, right, Dave Portnoy?
Yes.
What?
Well, he signs my checks.
Who's your boss?
You're my boss, but
okay, gee, Mike, is that unbelievable or no?
It seems like a trap.
It's only unbelievable because it was you asked him because of
it wasn't a trap.
It wasn't a trap.
That wasn't a trap.
Dave
Nobody
Dave,
calls the CEO of the company.
Dave, all kidding
boss.
aside, Dave Portnoy is your boss, right?
No,
that's right. See, Dave was actually conflicted. He didn't know how to answer it.
No, I was listening to your question. I thought you were.
Well, but Justin's a Portnoy first guy, which is fine.
Weird.
So if Dave says to you, "Hey, we want you on this thing,"
do I have to be single?
That's kind of the point.
That's the first.
No, you have to be single.
Yeah, you're a buzzkill. If
The temptation of Justin, though, is a storyline.
That's very
That
interesting.
would
Yeah, we
carry.
like cheat.
I think you have to do it.
Yeah, I think so too.
So you're in.
Yeah.
Okay. And I mean, you might even be with her at that point, right?
See how fast you said yeah? You want out of here
Yeah.
so
I hope to be
fucking
with her.
bad.
Yeah.
But you never know. I'm saying.
Right, Mike?
I'm surprised by this reaction.
What, you thought I'd say no?
Yeah.
He loves the Barstool guy.
I don't know that he does.
He is.
though.
He is. He wants to do it. His face lit up on unnamed Dave.
Did.
It really did. Actually,
I was crying.
No, you were smart. Big smile on you. You want to do this show. You want the attention, which is good. And you'll probably get some dough for it too. So why not?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That's what I'm saying. So you should do it.
Yeah.
So you're in.
Oh, yes.
Put Mary on fucking notice.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
How does that conversation go with her?
I'm going to get syphilis. So just deal with it.
Please
You might
don't
want to
tweet about the
preemptively
show.
take penicillin.
Take some medication. Yeah, this is not going to be good.
All-time bad move by Justin to get back together with her. He could have gone to that summer house, and just fucked his way through the
You can still do it.
Torn it up. Yeah. Yeah, you still could, I guess.
No.
She don't know.
And he gets to fuck Mary beforehand.
Right.
You know?
I mean, that test, like that was a test.
What?
That's just the text to him.
Oh, of course.
Come on.
But I think Dave's going to do that show. So
It is crazy. Like, so if I didn't bring that up on air, what would she be doing right now?
I don't know, but the past is the past.
Not really. Not on this show.
Yeah, we've always moved on.
I like the idea that like we've kind of flowed over because honestly, like because of cinema.
Sure.
But like, she was crazy for a few hours.
Well, we've all been. I
know,
can actually
on Twitter,
relate. I can
sending you
relate
guys
to that.
messages. I know, but that's like
The brand new tweets were.
that's what I think that's what got turned Justin on. Though was the craziness.
I think she just.
That's what I think.
I
He's
thought
like-
it was clear.
Justin, Dave, 30% chance she blew him in that Star Wars movie.
Oh, did she ever?
There's she's crazy, but in a good way.
Yeah,
She's
in a fun way, playful.
I did not get blown at Star Wars.
And she's in a week. She's in a week from today, which I'm looking forward to. Is she looking forward to her first appearance a week from today, Justin?
Yeah, she's really looking
Good.
forward
She'll
to
be good. But you're right, Mike. If she doesn't send it to you, we don't know anything.
Right.
I don't think. You know, we know about
Yeah,
the
what would
pasta,
happen?
the pasta house. What is it? The
Pasta Beach.
Pasta Beach.
Beach.
Pasta Beach.
Very interesting.
Make your own. 2 for $6.99.
There was
Justin.
There was a moment in that whole saga when Dave said, you know, I talked to my wife and she informed me that cunty is a word that women don't really care. Alba was
Who knew?
listening to the episode and she goes, Dave had to be told that?
You didn't know that, Dave?
Upon reflection.
You know they liked it?
I said it was a cunty move. I didn't call her a cunt.
It's not her nickname for you. Like, what's the... Yeah.
Not a Paul. I didn't know her at the time. I was defending Justin. I
You
was
know
one
her
of the
now?
first people defending Justin. I don't.
No. You're not bringing her Friday, are you, Justin?
No.
She's trying to be like Belichick's girlfriend. Is she gonna yelling during it?
No.
Okay, good.
Justin won't be answering that.
Yeah.
That's true. Yes.
Where does Bobby Costa's parody song rank on your list? I thought that was.
I mean,
was very good.
recency bias is always a thing, but it was very good.
Very good.
Very good.
I'm a big Bobby Costa guy now.
Oh, me too. I
I'm
wish.
listening to Flop University.
Yeah, I don't know. I retweeted it because I like him. I don't know what it is. What is it?
It's just him and his buddy. We're shooting the
just
shit.
fucking around? Oh,
Yeah,
good.
and they're good. They're good to the natural talk.
Oh, good. Give it a shot. Yeah, but, I mean, he works. He's got a real job, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so he can't come in much, right?
it's tough.
But he's always welcome here. No, I really like him. He's a good kid too. So and I think he's got his eye in the big prize. He's a Barstool guy, so Justin gets that.
Two guys in the summer house.
Bobby and
Yeah.
Justin take Summer House.
I'd be shocked if Dave goes that route. But
Summer House.
the route of people can come in with relationships. Season 1, you want everybody single. You want chaos.
Isn't it interesting though if he's tempted?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I think having one in there,
Yeah.
especially with how public it was,
right.
I think that's even better.
But that's so far away. It's like July. You know, that's gonna be.
And some of those girls might not even know. Like,
Right.
they don't know that he got back together with her, so they're going in there thinking, like, I'm going to meet
Right.
Justin.
The big cutie.
But
I saw
imagine
him crying his
Justin
eyes
playing
out.
like the nice guy
Yeah.
role, like
Right. Yeah. I think.
walking him home from the bar.
I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna. He's gonna do it, and then he's probably gonna. I would say bang a couple of girls on that show.
Absolutely.
Good for him.
Yeah. Right, Justin.
colleagues.
They're just gonna come out wearing
yeah.
a 69.
That's like
I forgot it's like Kelly Keegs.
That's a real temptation. Double temptation when chicken fry hits on him. It's like, what do I do now?
over here.
I was thinking just ladies we don't know.
Hey, Justin, if you could bang one girl at the company, who would it be? Just to get ready for the show, you know? Well, yeah. So there you go. What else?
Pretty much covered it all, but Conclave starting soon. May, let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the date?
What's your insider saying? What we got?
Donald Trump.
I heard him say that yesterday. Yeah. It's good stuff, Dave. Thank you. It's really good.
No inside information.
So who do you not want to sit next to on Friday?
Like
Are you
at
going,
the-
Mike?
At the church? Or?
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, the church. Yes.
I mean, just the way Pat Ford looked.
Yeah, I'd rather
I
be
feel
in the,
like
I'd rather
want
in
some-
the casket
I want
than
some
sit next to
room.
Pat Ford. Yeah. Pat Ford, 50-50, he's gone by Friday night. I mean, he looked terrible.
Did you see his tweet of like his dad like reached out to him
Yes, yeah.
to make
that was
sure he was
funny.
okay?
Yes, that made me laugh. Yes. Yes. Pat Ford would be a tough one. I love this guy, but I can't. Justin's gonna be a fucking mess.
Yeah.
I assume I'll be sitting next to
Yeah,
him.
you're gonna have to bite that. Yeah, you have to take that one.
I don't mind that.
No, okay. I mean, he's gonna be like holding, weeping.
I'm all
You
right
have-
with that.
You have to hug him.
Both emotional guys.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll
it's from the heart. I mean, that's gonna be a gut wrenching experience.
Justin's in. Like, Justin might be borderline next to the family, to be honest. with you.
Oh, I don't think
You think he's gonna be up there during the wake?
No, I'm serious. When you walk in, you see the family like up front. Like Kane will be, he'll force himself in.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's gonna be chowing
He's
away.
gonna be strategically standing closer and closer.
He'll be eating a fucking sandwich. Just
Yeah, I appreciate your condolences. Thank you.
Thank you. It's been tough. Do you think Justin's gonna be with the family?
What the fuck are we doing here? No, I'm not gonna be with the family.
You didn't see the do move. The do earned respect. Like that got the.
You bring the do on Friday or no?
No, I won't be bringing do it to the
sense.
Lord's house.
That makes sense. It's gonna be. Oh Christ, that's gonna be brutal.
Cullinane's gonna take seconds of the wine.
Oh, for sure. Oh, Dave will absolutely.
That's
hammer it.
gross. That shit's gross.
What?
Well, wine, A, and B, just the fact they do it there, and then people
they still
drink
do
it
that
right after.
No, it's
fucking
so
gross.
weird. The whole thing is strange. Yeah, I guess put me. If Mutt's there, he's good because he's like a robot. He went to a fucking thing, straight ahead. Always, while this horrible, terrible, this wonderful guy and all these speeches and people crying, Mutt's literally can just be. Oh, it sounded like a horse running in his head. That's it. It's just gonna be. It's always gonna be staring straight ahead, but you won't even be seeing. You'll just be seeing a horse just running around in circles.
Will he have his phone out, looking at the odds?
He might. Yeah, he might. I'm telling you, he'll just turn off his brain and just that's all. Just picturing a horse eating grass, just running around. It's this happy place, you know. Just think about that number 4 horse in like one of the preliminary races, like 16-1. He might win $40 on it.
It's nice.
I guess, yeah. Is the Kentucky Derby ever meant anything to either one of you guys or no?
A little bit. My grandfather would like every year have us pick
thing?
out a horse,
and
put like $2 on it and try to win.
Yeah, my family never. My dad, we never cared about that.
No.
Like I will watch it, I guess, if it's on, but I don't even think about it. Like
The only time I think when I was an intern, Barstool did a thing. They might have gotten all dressed up by Milton's, if I remember right.
Oh, is that right?
But
Store for Men.
they did like some Kentucky Derby thing. I think that's the only time I've ever thought about it.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, Sim's dad said they were going to do a huge thing. I'm down at the in that basement of his. They said they did it every year. So, yeah. What else, Justin? What else you got? Let's go on that brain of yours.
I feel like a bad brother.
Why?
My sister.
Did you fall in the shower?
No, my sister a couple months ago asked me if I wanted to go to a concert with her and a friend.
What concert?
The Wonder Years in Worcester at the Palladium.
Mm-hmm.
And it's my dad booked the trip that we're going.
Oh, that's right. What would you have done if the bros trip left like Thursday? Would you have not been at the wake?
The bros trip left Thursday. Oh no, I would have gone to the wake. Yeah.
So you chose your brothers over your sister.
Is
she already going with the?
Yes, it's not until May 17th.
The two of them are going.
Yes.
Oh, you're fine then. No.
Yeah.
Why do you feel bad?
Well, because like she bought the ticket, and so
Well, you could pay her back.
I did.
You're also going on a family trip. That's not.
Yeah, it's not
there's
just doing.
no guilt.
No, I don't think.
Still some guilt.
Did she bring a portable shower at the concert or no?
She does. Yeah, she
Good.
brings like one of those. Like you have to like pump it yourself.
Yeah,
It's like a bucket.
Well, I mean, Dave could go with him.
I'll go. Sure.
You like the Wonder Years?
I think it's a good spot for Mary to get to know.
That's
Oh,
true.
very good, Ted.
What do you think?
That's the play.
Sure. Yeah. Hello.
Flying back and forth.
Yeah.
$12,000 airline tickets to fly 6 times back and forth. I do love the Wonder Years.
Oh, your brother is so handsome.
This one's Justin's ringtone.
Yeah, why not that? That's not a bad idea, Justin. When are we all meeting? Do we? Not us, but the families. You mentioned
When are we all?
Well, you kept saying the families are going to meet. When is
Ted.
Sunday dinner at Pasta Beach.
When's this happening?
Yeah, she met my parents.
She met your parents.
Yes.
Whoa, that's big.
How'd it
That's
go?
big.
It went good. Yeah, it was great.
When was that?
Did your dad do the first rights thing or no?
No, we don't.
Prima
we don't,
noctra?
we don't believe in that in
Okay.
the Trudell household.
Fair enough. Bubba?
Met Bubba. Yep.
What did he say?
I liked her a lot.
He did.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait for dinner, or was just bring her by, or?
Just brought her by.
Well, your mom went to high school. With
Here
her,
she
right?
is.
No, mom. My mom was not
get a
going to
good
high
look.
She not go to high school with her? No.
school. No.
would you twirl her around? Like what? Dinner, or what'd you do?
No, just said hi.
Did she see the pool or no?
I don't think she saw the backyard.
Okay.
Not open yet.
You saw it.
No. It's
What's
not.
the
When was this?
This was.
Oh, you're not buying this, Dave.
I'm just no timelines.
Yeah, when was this? No, just that is a good question.
I'm not seeing a lot of grieving from Justin. This
It would have
month.
been between Friday
there was
and
plenty of
now.
grieving.
No?
Seeing a lot of movies
Right.
introducing
Is it
people.
from Friday?
You got to live your life.
So it was last night, or
It was
before the movie?
it was Sunday?
Yeah, before cinemas thing.
Before?
Yes.
Sunday before.
Oh, okay. All right. She just.
I thought Monday you said your grandfather hadn't met her.
Nope, never said that.
I don't know. I don't remember. No, I'll be fair. I don't remember that. But
Leave it to Mike.
yeah,
Unbelievable.
doesn't believe it. Believe a word he says.
To Mike to what? To ask a question?
But David, it seems like you don't believe it.
No, I'm just asking questions, just to like put ourselves there, just to
Well,
tell the
was it
story.
awkward conversation. Was it okay?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
He gets very weirdly tense about this.
I know. What are you worried
I'm not tense.
about? Yeah, you don't want to talk about it. Just say I don't want to talk about it.
No, I'll talk about it.
Okay. Yeah. What was discussed?
Crafts.
The family?
Yeah. my
Robert
mom-
and Jonathan?
No,
Or
no.
Arts
no.
and crafts.
No, my mom likes crafting.
Okay.
Nice. So does Mary.
Nice.
So
okay.
things like that. The
Was
dogs.
your sister there?
My sister was there. Yes.
She met her.
Yes.
Okay. Was Bo Bonner there?
Bo Bonner met her on Saturday.
Did he sell her drugs or no?
No, did not sell her drugs.
You met her on Saturday. So she's met everybody. Have you met her parents yet?
No.
Bo Bonner met her on Saturday post breakdown.
What do you mean
You were
post-break?
crying on the phone, to all of us.
Yeah, she came over later that night.
Dave's really digging in on this.
What are you thinking when you ask that question?
Dave,
What do
who,
you,
by the way, just said leave it to Mike. As if I
why
did
you ask a
something.
question like that, Dave? What are you suggesting?
I'm just asking the questions.
No, what are you
I'm just
suggesting with that
interested. I'm
question?
That's an interesting.
What do you take away from that
That's an
question?
interesting
Justin? What do you take
situation.
away from that question when you ask that?
I feel like he's trying to discredit
Minimize
my love,
your
my love
I would
for
never.
my good friend.
I would never. I defended you.
Minimizing
right from the
your
get-go.
grief, right?
Yes.
Defend him right from the get go. I just think that's interesting. He's grieved, but it makes sense. She comes over because he's grieving.
But where were you guys all that your brother was there?
My house, Bubba's house.
Oh, your parent. Oh, that's when she met Bubba.
Yes.
Was this already set up before you found out?
Yes.
Okay, so
When are you going to meet her parents?
Hopefully soon.
There's no set date or anything.
Yeah, hopefully soon. Hopefully this weekend.
Go to the home to see them.
Hopefully this weekend.
I don't like those jokes because she's my age, basically. But I'll join in on them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, do you think she's? Yeah. Who knows? I don't even know what to say. What is this? Oh. All right. I want to see what this fucking trash can looks like. Have we figured it out?
That's the real mystery of today.
Have we found it or no?
Do you want me to
I just
text
feel like they're going through a lot right now. I don't know if.
No. I'm not saying text the dad.
Kirk
But-
wants to see your trash.
No. I'm just curious. Well, I mean, how difficult can it be? I can see myself sucking at it, by the way, completely.
I probably overhyped it. I bet I just was confused at that moment, but I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm worried. No minifins gonna be stupid, right? Friday, everything will be fine.
I would imagine.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Like I said, if you knew him, like for real, go. If you didn't, don't. No hard. I mean, in a bad way. We're gonna do plenty of stuff, so don't worry. We're still trying to figure out what we're gonna do charity wise. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll we're back tomorrow. Steve from Gloucester is here, unfortunately, right?
He is.
You see Montana? He's around
Late
too?
start, right?
I thought it did say he's around tomorrow.
Okay. Well, he's always welcome here. Yeah, we have unnamed tomorrow at 10, right? Oh no, I'm sorry. Is that right?
Yes.
Unnamed at 10. And then the week after, unname's on Wednesday, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because we don't have a show next Thursday. I'm not going to do a show. So we do a show Wednesday, not Thursday.
Okay.
Next week.
Gotcha.
Who's at fault for all these changes?
Next week is me. This week, I believe, is Justin's boss, Dave Portnoy.
Okay.
Yeah. What is the schedule for people in next week? Do we know?
Next week we have a Pat Ford cancellation, Birdman, and Brando.
Oh.
Pat Ford cancellation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why'd he cancel?
Bad news.
Yeah.
Probably heard what you said. No, he canceled before that.
Oh, he did?
We actually don't. It's actually played against Sports Guy.
What's wrong
Getting
with you
these
guys?
wrong.
May 5th.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, okay, right, yeah. Played against Sports Guy,
Played against
then
Sports Guy,
Pat,
then
then
Pat
Pat
Ford
Ford canceled,
canceled.
then Birdman.
Yes.
Yep.
And then Brando is that
The
next Monday.
Dave's using one of these trash can type
Yeah,
cameras.
what are you, how are you getting that wrong?
I think I gotta blow up the text or something like that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Thank you.
What's that, Justin?
I said it's okay.
What do you got? What do you got the
I
rest
apologize.
Is Justin weird today?
of the What do you got the rest of the day, Justin?
What I have an unnamed meeting. I got to drive Ted back. I got an unnamed meeting.
you kind of take hold of that, kind of take charge of that meeting?
I do run it. Yes.
You do?
I do. Yes.
The content for the week. What's the lead story this week?
Lemonade drinks.
Well, after last week, it's got to be Justin, right?
I guess. I mean, I like, what's the biggest Barstool story of the week? I don't even know.
Someone like puts together the list and then I run the meeting.
Oh, okay. So you just read words.
Biggest Barstool story.
Phone, internet. Are you getting
I am the president of this meeting. Everyone else is not even. No one's paying attention. Mary, I'm the president of the unnamed meeting.
I think it's been a slow Barstool week again.
Has it?
Was that Rico thing? What was that Rico video?
Top thing is Cinema Lords.
With the tipping.
Oh yeah. I saw Jeff tweet Rico talking about hotels, how he treats hotels like shit. Have I told this story before on the air? It was before the free throw shooting competition. What was it, like a year and a half ago, maybe? That was last year, right?
Yeah.
And we were there. Rico and I were talking before, and Rico's like, I can't fucking believe it. He's like, because I was one of this hotel. It's called the Hotel Emily. It's like a boutique hotel. It's very close to where the Chicago office is. I liked it because you could walk, and it's nice. It's fine. Good air conditioning. I was like, I like it. And Rico's like, you like that place? Yeah. I'm like, yeah. He's like, I can't stay there. He's like, the holds are outrageous. I'm like, the holds? He's like, yeah. He's like, they take the money from you. I'm like, well, if you don't do anything, you get the money back. It's like a $200 hold. He was freaking out. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Now he's saying he's trashing hotel rooms?
Oh.
That's what we heard.
So I don't really understand.
So he was just losing that money. That's why he was freaking out.
I guess. It's not that difficult. Let me hear this. Is Rico just trying to get attention or is it real?
It sounded real.
Yeah, I don't know. I got to pull it up, though.
I think it's on Barstool, not Viva.
I saw it on Viva.
Is that right?
I don't understand the why behind wanting to completely trash
he's not
a hotel room.
He's not a drummer in a rock band.
Right.
Is that way about him, though? Certain reps.
Want me to fight it for you, Dave? Or?
It seems like a lot of effort to just try to destroy him.
This game's like it's an 8th inning. Take the towel off, wipe down, fucking toss it in the corner. Treat it like we're at this point, treat it like a shot scoring already. Dirty under.
I can't hear it. Did Bobby Costa do a song about Kane too?
He did.
Oh,
yes.
Is it good?
I don't want to disrespect him. It's just, I mean, I think everybody likes when you just shit on Kane, but it's not as, it's just kind of like statements.
It's not particularly topical.
We'll play it anyway, right?
Yeah.
He put the work in. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
If I'm drinking a few, I'm gonna talk some shit. I'm Kane.
They've all hit. It's okay. We love them, though.
More of a Kane theme song.
I just thought it was Kane shit talk, really.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Kane was very critical of that dozen trivia team.
He was.
Very.
I don't know. They seem pretty good to me.
Good win last night.
I'm on the outside, but I don't know. I'm second seed in the league, and I was told who the leading scorer in the league is, too, so it's a familiar name. So, it seems like we're doing okay. We have 3 of the top 12 scorers in the league. I don't think I've ever had a player on my team in the top 40.
That's something.
So, and Clemmer's been good. I can't kill Clemmer. Clemmer's been good so far this year. He's been, and Robbie's been great. So Clemmer's been, but doesn't matter if we don't win the championship, but Clemmer's been good. What are you laughing at?
Despite how
I believe one of Cinema Lord's cousins commented on the vodka tonic and said, "Vodka, very little tonic. My uncle's drinks are worth at least 4. That day, they were worth 6."
The other thing is do you think
strong?
Do you think Dave looking and texting while he's driving, it's cancels out the drunk? Is 2 negatives equal a positive? He actually drives better. What do you think, Dave?
He's seeing 3 and 4 moves.
It could work that way. It could work that way.
Were you texting when you were driving home?
No.
Did you feel like you were a little buzzed?
No. Oh, fine.
Did you drink it really or no?
Yes.
You drank the whole thing?
Yeah.
Did you get a refill or no?
No. Did not. That
No?
can be confirmed.
By who?
He texted Justin this.
Who did?
Justin said it on the air. What? Yes,
He did say it was only one drink.
Dave couldn't get rid of the cup, so his hands were full.
He would love to be able to do that. Yeah, that was a good trivia one. I was happy with that. Yeah, so tomorrow is Stephen Gloucester.
We're gonna get a real phony Steve tomorrow.
Oh, I know.
He was a wonderful guy.
Great friend of mine.
Justin said,
he was my consigliere in big moments.
Justin was saying before the show he's gonna be like, he apologized to me at the end.
Yeah, right. Are they gonna do it like he's gonna do it like they were good friends now?
Yeah.
Steve hasn't been in forever, right?
No, every time
it's been canceled, right?
He either got sick or he stopped the show.
How you feeling? Hopefully it works out. And Montante's around? Well, Montante's always welcome to jump into if you want to get 50 people in here. Fine by me.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to think what else. No, again, I just want to say, like, to all the Minute fans out there, incredible. Like, I could tell you, Justin I knows too, and Dave, the families reached out a bunch. They're, like, just overwhelmed. But, like...
in a good way.
Yes, it makes them, like, feel good about the life that he led because, I mean, you think how funny it is for them too. Like they just knew him and loved him as who he was, and they knew he was kind of on the podcast, but not really. Then this happens, and they're like, "Holy shit!" Like It's just overwhelming. I mean, you have Dan Katz, an enormous fit. Whitney, all these guys. So, yeah. So we'll keep talking about cinema again. We'll tweet out the link for the charity.
Yep.
All right, we'll do that as well. blindmike.net. Go subscribe. Ted, we'll talk to you soon, right, buddy? Good to see you as always. Dave, anything else?
Nope, all good.
I'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll see you then.